bruv.
You don't care about that.
Yes.
Bro, I don't
Guys
care
look at me
about
like, what are you saying?
Are you good this morning? Are you?
I step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
You got that feeling? Yes, please. The end of the week. It is done and dusted. Bring on the weekend.
Please, baby. I'm so glad we're finally here. In fact, it sounds like I already had a weekend of screaming and karaokeing and partying, but we are here, Ryle.
You like the omen of things to come this weekend? Definitely for me. I've got like big plans this weekend. I had the bachelors on the weekend.
You did.
Which I've now just recovered from, and now it's the wedding. So it's going to be a proper stellar weekend.
So on Monday, we got to be patient with you.
Yeah, we're going to be squeaking some tacky, doing some good fun stuff. We've got workshops and a whole lot. So jam-packed weekend. Pray for me on Monday, but we'll be in this together. What about you? What's your plans for this weekend?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to the Cape Spring Experience.
Oh,
so I'm also going to get down to some really good music. DJ Zintler, Morda, youngster CPT and Jimmy Nevis. I'm going to be singing along at the top of my lungs, my non-existent lungs. And
the husky in your
Ooh,
voice.
I like this. It's husky, it's sexy. She's new.
It is indeed, and that's what's about today. We're talking about everything lining up into the weekend, and maybe even hearing from you, Mzansi. Now, of course, you heard about our plans. Now, we want to know about your plans, but not just your plans for the weekend, right? We want to know your big plans if it involved money. Now, you get this. Here's the question we asked you this morning, right? If money wasn't a concern, what's the craziest thing that you would do? Now, share your ideas via voice note. Come through on the number 063-408-8863. Don't forget to use the hashtag Expresso in your answer. And don't forget that we want to have fun with this one. So make it crazy, make it wild. And I know there's a lot of inspiration that you can come up with this morning. So share it with us and get us into the spirit of the weekend. And maybe we might even try to do some of that. I think for me, if money wasn't a concern, I'd probably go on an adventure like every single week, and I'd invite like 5 random people to join me. All expenses on the house, and we'll make it a nature boy experience every single week. And maybe I'll just document that so I can share it with the rest of the world too. But that's my crazy idea. I think you guys can do even better. So come through. The number's 063-408-8863. We would love to hear from you. What's the craziest thing that you would do? You know what? Actually, I might just change my answer, and you can stick around and hear it later. For now, though, official duties must commence. Chris is standing by with the latest. So let's dive straight into it.
Thank you so much, Raul. 2 minutes after 6 o'clock, let's dive into your national news for the morning. Gauteng Police Commissioner Tommy Mtombeni confirmed that a poisonous insecticide caused the deaths of 6 children in Naledi, Soweto, earlier this month after they consumed snacks from a spaza shop. Now, Mtombeni urged shop owners to exercise caution when using pesticides. In a related incident, 24 pupils from Nzani Primary School in Matsulu, Mpumalanga, were hospitalized after experiencing stomach cramps and nausea, likely from food purchased at a spaza shop. Mpumalanga's Department of Education expressed concern over food poisoning cases and is awaiting a report from the Health Department on the children's illnesses. Also in South Africa, diamond dealer Louis Liebenberg, his wife Desi, and 4 co-dependents will remain in custody until next Thursday for a bail application at the Bronkhorstspruit Magistrates Court. 3 of Liebenberg's co-accused were granted bail today, ranging from 20,000 to 100,000 rand. Arrested in Gauteng and Northwest, the 9 face over 50 charges, including fraud, racketeering and money laundering. Liebenberg allegedly masterminded a scheme inviting investors to buy diamond packets, promising large profits, with victims reportedly scammed out of over 4 billion rand since 2019. Now, looking further afield at your international news, Frelimo, Mozambique's ruling party for 5 decades, secured victory in this month's election. Daniel Chapo will succeed outgoing President Filipe Nyusi as the country's 5th leader since its independence from Portugal in 1975. Nyusi had served 2 terms and was ineligible for re-election. Mozambique's Electoral Commission announced that 47-year-old Chapo won over 70% of the vote, with his closest rival, Venancio Modlane, receiving 20%. However, election observers and an EU delegation reported several irregularities during the process. Meanwhile, a United Nations report warns that current climate policies could lead to global warming of over 3 degrees Celsius by the century's end, significantly exceeding the 1.5 degree target set nearly a decade ago. This would be catastrophic for the world, according to the UN, leading to dramatic increases in extreme weather events, including heat waves and floods. The report says that greenhouse gas emissions increased by an alarming 1.3% between 2022 and 2023. As nations prepare for the COP29 in Azerbaijan, UN Environment Programme Director Inga Anderson emphasizes the importance of increased climate action. For this news bulletin, we close up with news about my radio station. The inaugural Good Hope FM Warrior Woman Awards shone a radiant spotlight on extraordinary South African women during a sparkling event at a scenic wine estate. Now, these awards celebrate women who uplift and inspire, leaving a trail of positive impact in their wake. Good Hope FM's The Morning Show with Leanne Williams, Sandra Rosenberg and Delucia Daniels broadcast live as 36 finalists across 12 categories stood united in anticipation. Categories like Social Impact, Impact Champion and Innovation Pioneer highlighted the diversity of female excellence. From hundreds of nominations, public votes helped crown the champions. Masitole Ndingane hailed these women as architects of greatness who never back down from a challenge. Now, their triumph is, of course, a reminder of the power of courage as well as determination. For all those details on the winners, to go ahead and visit Good Hope FM's website. You can find that at goodhopefm.co.za. I'm so here for women supporting women. Let's see if that carries across in the world of sports with Ryle. Here he is with the latest.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Yeah, and let's dive into the world of sport right now. And starting off with football news now, Tottenham Hotspur secured their third consecutive Europa League win with a 1-0 victory over AZ Alkmaar. And that's thanks to Ricarlson's 53rd minute penalty. Now, Brennan Johnson's halftime appearance energized Spurs with AZ Muller's Wolves being sent off for a reckless challenge. Now, meanwhile, Manchester United remain winless, drawing 1-1 against Fenerbahce. And this is where Jose Mourinho was sent off after protesting a denied penalty appeal. Well, speaking of football news, and Real Madrid forward Rodrigo will miss the El Clasico, and that's taking place against Barcelona on Saturday due to a thigh injury sustained during their 5-2 Champions League win over Borussia Dortmund. Now, expected to be sidelined for 3 weeks, Rodrigo played a key role in Real's comeback before being substituted. Now, goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois is also out, with Andre Lunin likely to replace him following Courtois' adductor injury. Well, from football, we now move to cricket and supporting our Proteas. The Proteas secured a commanding 7-wicket win in the first test against Bangladesh, marking their first victory on the Asian subcontinent since 2014. Now, chasing 106 runs for victory after bowling Bangladesh out for 307, the Proteas reached the target with positive intent, wrapping up the win just before lunch on day 4 in Mirpur. Now, the second test is scheduled from the 29th of October to the 2nd of November. Well, lastly, in all things sport, we move to the world of tennis, and 5-time Grand Slam champion Maria Sharapova and legendary American twins Bob and Mike Bryan will be inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame's class of 2025. Now, the ceremony will take place on the 23rd of August in Newport, Rhode Island, and Sharapova, the first Russian woman to reach world number 1, achieved the career Grand Slam and won Olympic silver in 2012. Now, the Bryan brothers, the most successful doubles team in history, claimed 16 Grand Slam titles and held the world number 1 ranking for a record 438 weeks. Absolutely incredible stuff. We'll dive into more sporting action and talk about some action happening this weekend with F1. But for now, though, let's dive into the world of weather.
Let's dive right in indeed, Mzansi. Always so good to be with you. As you always know, Zanele Potelo, I'm coming to you live from the Samsung showroom in Johannesburg, all in the name of making sure that you are smiling, my friend, on your Feel Good Breakfast show. We got a lot to get into, but first, let's get you ready for the day, shall we? And in the weather, environmental news this morning, apparently, Seabird and Penguin Rehabilitation Centre at Mossel Bay in the Western Cape, SAPREC, urgently needs funds to keep the centre running. It is only the rehabilitation centre on the Southern Cape coast that cares for sick and injured seabirds and then releases them back into the wild. The birds include the endangered African penguin and Cape white magpie, the Cape cormorant, as well as petrels. SAPREC is currently and completely dependent on donations from the public and businesses. The founder, Carol Walton, says the funds are used for the feeding and the care of the birds and to cover rising operating expenses. And I honestly hope that that does touch someone's heart, because we cannot afford to lose something as beautiful as that, Mzansi. Right now, though, I do always love it when you come through and are part of your country duty in the best way, which is showing us what your sunrise view is looking like, baby. We ask you to send us that snap on 063-408-8863. And this morning, we got a sunrise view of the week, which is from none other than Sharon from Port St. John's. Sharon, my love, you have done the things that need to be done. This beautiful, just orange, hazy picture has absolutely everything we need when we talk about what a sunrise view needs to be. So thank you so much, Sharon. And you, Mzansi, you got to come and do your country duty. Send it through 063-408-8863. Show us what it is you're waking up to this morning. Let's show you, though, what it is you can expect when it comes to your temperatures.
See, 35 for Uppington makes sense to me.
It does?
The other day, was it sitting at like 21, 22? I said, Uppington, what is going
There's
on?
the identity there.
You
But
know
listen,
what I'm saying?
it's hot. Let me cool you down, Slog.
Please, I would love this, Raul. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what we're making on the show today. I can't wait to get into this. If there's one thing about me, I love a pasta, and I can't wait to get into this ravioli. It's got ricotta. We're also going to get involved with tomato and spinach. So you always say the rainbow of colors, right?
Yes.
And I think that we definitely have that all sorted on the recipe today.
Absolutely.
Weekend
for it.
sorted.
Yeah, and we
Thank
talk
you.
about a rainbow. We're talking about a rainbow of variety as well. That's what's
Exactly.
happening on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So not just good food in the kitchen, but good music too. Lindo's coming through to showcase some new music, and it's Mshayela, which I believe is something to do with the driver. So we're going to drive on through right over the side of this little break, and then y'all can come back and celebrate some magic with us while we get energized. All
Good
right, we'll see you soon.
morning.
Cheers.
Gotta cheers me.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, it is, honey. And this is exactly where you need to be to get your weekend started off the right way. But somebody who's here to help us do exactly that is a king who's got a brand new song. Thank you very much, everybody. I am talking about someone, whenever you see him, you know that, namhlanje, I can already feel the festive season. Because he's not only a musician, he's also a soccer player, a presenter, a producer. There is nothing this guy cannot do. And he's popularly known as Ubabaka Valdo. But he has yet again brought us absolutely delicious music, Mzansi, having gone from being part of the Teddy Bears, the Kwaito group that was signed under DJ Cleo in 2011, to now in 2024, bringing us a whole lot more. Everybody, let's welcome him, please. It's Lindo!
What a beautiful introduction.
It's who you asked, Tandwa.
Yeah,
How are you?
More good, and yourself?
I'm amazing, thank you. Are you ready for the festive season?
I'm always ready.
I love that.
Yeah, you mean Mr. Unlock.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I have the key.
Oh, so president, okay? You are the president.
Literally.
I love that. But Tandwa, talk to us about this, because I know that for you, it has been such a beautiful journey just in terms of what we've seen. But on the side of Ulindo, how has your career just treated you? How's the journey been?
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster, but I'm grateful to God.
Yes.
Things are going my way. You know, when you pray and things go your way, you must be grateful for that.
Yes,
you know?
darling.
Yeah, so, and the reception has been amazing in everything that I do.
Yeah, and this is why you're one of Mzansi's favorites, because you genuinely...
Apparently.
Not apparently, please, not allegedly, please, these are facts, actually. And this is the thing, another fact, Oksalayo did so good.
Yes.
It did so well. You had people dancing all over the country and beyond even, because that was when you guys were actually touring in the UK, right?
Yes, even went to the UK. The song, we just got an email that the song has reached a double platinum, which is we're going to be celebrating that soon as well.
Sana.
And yeah, these are basically exclusive news.
I always say Expresso brings the exclusives, okay? I love Lindo. Thank you for loving us and giving us the exclusive, but congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
But now we have another future double platinum. Umshayeli. Speak to us about Umshayeli, please, Tandwa.
Umshayeli was produced by DJ Active, same guy that produced Oksalayo.
Oh.
Is featuring King Shots.
Yes.
Released under my own record label, which is VLS Music.
Beautiful.
And the people are loving the song.
Yeah.
People are loving the music video. It dropped a few days ago, like on the 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to show you guys basically what we do on the music video.
Yes.
So we're taking the music video live on Expresso.
That is, do you see why you are who you are?
Come on.
Who has done that here?
No one.
Nobody but Lindo, exactly. That is so beautiful. You guys rocked up in your wigs and everything. I was like, it's a party today.
Vintage. You're taking it back home.
Honey. And I love the way that you do that, actually, because nobody does it like you.
I found my niche.
Yeah, 100%. But now, one thing that is very special is the fact that in your career, you got your album coming out, honey. 6th November.
My baby. That's my baby.
Talk to us about your baby, also named Mshayeli, actually.
Yes. The name of the album is called Mshayeli.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been working on this album since 2019.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's been a journey, and I've been cooking for the longest time, and I think it's time to dish up now.
Oh.
I worked with King Shots on the album, Felani Music. I went with DJ Active. I worked with TD Malaika. It's a beautiful album.
Yeah.
14 tracks. And it's dropping on the 6th of November. People they must look out for that.
I can't wait. And Chef Lindo, we are ready for your dishing up.
Dizakumphakela.
Oh, honey. Is it big portions?
Ngihamba nabomakoti abaphekayo.
Yeah.
Balandele rank.
Not a rank, son. That's so beautiful, my Lindo. And I honestly love that you are somebody who has decided to not just keep yourself in one realm. You allow all of your talents to come and shine, and you do all of them so excellently, which is why I'm such a big fan of you. But this is why I want to ask, with the album coming out, are we going to see any more acting from you? Anything like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh.
With manje kusasekuningi, when God is just blessing you,
Yeah.
vele ungasazi ukuthi ngibambe kuphi, but
Yeah.
definitely abantu bazongibona like in acting as well.
Okay, I wanted to ask more questions, but you've already given us an exclusive today, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
I'll let you keep a few secrets. You'll come back when you're ready for the acting news.
Definitely.
Lindo, you're incredible.
Thank you.
always proud of you, and thank you
Blessed.
for coming to bless us today.
It's a pleasure.
He's not going anywhere, Expresso family. In a little bit, we're going to be getting umshayeli right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. So you got to make sure that you stay tuned. Right about now, I know I need to get ready. I need to check in on Cape Town. Cape's easy, fo sheezy. My Raul and my beautiful Carissa. Carissa, by the way, you look absolutely gorgeous. Are you guys ready for what is going to be happening today on the show?
Ooh, are we ready?
Never ready.
Never ready for Lindo. Come on now. But what you are ready for is this recipe, are you? No, okay, that's okay. That's all right. Well, let's get into it. We're going to make a ricotta, spinach, and delicious pasta for you.
Yes.
Because you know what it is? It's World Pasta Day. And today we're celebrating one of the most beloved, not only that, versatile dishes in the world, and that is pasta. Now, whether you're a fan of the classic spaghetti or even love experimenting with like new shapes and new sauces as well, it's the perfect way to really indulge in a good meal. And to mark this very auspicious occasion, we're whipping up a delicious dish that's comforting and also packed with flavor. I said it's a creamy tomato, spinach, and ricotta ravioli. It's a lot, it's a mouthful, and it's a delicious mouthful at that. And Raul and I are going to show you exactly how to do this.
Yes.
It's pretty simple, Raul.
It is pretty simple. Can we just celebrate again World Pasta Day?
What's your favorite pasta?
So yesterday I actually warmed up for today. I had
Ooh.
carbonara, which is like
gosh.
bacon, creamy vibes, and then I
Yum.
had like this pesto mushroom chicken.
Delicious.
So I'm ready for today. I've prepared myself.
gosh.
And now we're going to take it to the end zone right
Yes.
now. So Zanzi, listen up. This is really actually that simple. I've got some oil in the pan already, which I've just put on heat. And then we've got some basic ingredients here that most of us should kind of have in the pantry.
Yeah.
So popping some butter into this, and then we're going to wait for that to melt while...
I'm
my-
going to be your sous chef.
I love this. Yeah, this is fantastic. This is what I envision of a dream weekend. It's
Oh,
having
yeah?
Some good friends, some sous chefs here.
I thought you were going to say women working for you.
No. We always put women on the pedestal. We celebrate what women can do. You know
Good
what it's
answer.
about. So listen, my malta is butting. My butter is melting here with the oil in the pan right now. I'm going to wait for that to just kind of melt a little bit more.
Okay,
so we
perfect.
can just fill this time with some good conversation and friends.
Yeah.
Like you would in the kitchen when you're making an espresso meal.
no.
What happened?
I lost the garlic.
Oh, no.
Don't worry,
It's all
I can
good.
find her again. You want some thyme in there as well?
Yes, thyme,
Give me
and
that so
again,
long.
bring that through. So we're going to pop some of that thyme in here right now. That's obviously just to add some flavor to this beautiful meal. And then while we add it, while Carissa mashes up some of that garlic for me,
I think
actually
that's
doing
good
it
enough.
absolutely perfectly. We can
Thank
pop
you,
that
I've
in
had
here
some
as well.
practice.
So that's really going to give us the grounding, giving us that sort of earthy feels
Yeah.
and start off the base of this deliciousness as we enter World Pasta Day. Sorry, I'm so excited for this day.
We should have World Pasta Day every single day.
We should. It should be like pasta month. We're going to start it off. We
Yes.
can't start on the 25th of October, so let's just bring it into the whole of
Perfect.
November.
2 months before Christmas. I think it's actually
yeah.
great timing.
It is perfect timing, and we've got lots of time to practice today for the weekend's prep. So this is looking fantastic, if you can see inside there. Now what I'm going to add is some peppers. Peppers going in. Thank you so much, sous chef. We got some tomatoes, and then some tomato paste. And with that being said, you kind of just want to let this all amalgamate, dance together. Let some of the oils just be absorbed by some of the tomato, because this is really going to bring through a beautiful base.
The smell, Ryle, is actually so crazy in here right
I
now.
know, right? Like, this is really something that you could possibly use as a base for more than just a pasta. Obviously, we're putting pasta on the pedestal, but the smells really are truly insane right now.
Delicious. So my favorite kind of pasta, I mean, it used to be spaghetti because I grew up eating that. And then I discovered penne and I was like, oh, my mind is blown.
World changed,
and
yeah.
now I'm just like, give me all different kind of shapes and sizes and I will enjoy it. As long as it can absorb the sauce, I'm
I feel
good.
you, yeah.
How about you, Zanele? Is there any kind of pasta that you really lean towards?
Definitely, my lovely. Anything that is creamy, which is why I am an Alfredo fan. I absolutely love when I'm able to just get in all of those flavors and then the cream just brings everything together. I 100% am an Alfredo girl. That's me.
Zanele, you would have loved being at my place last night then. We made a carbonara that was creamy galore. You would have almost malted yourself right now. I'm telling you, it was delicious.
Ra, as much as I know you wanted to make me feel better about like it would have been nice to be at your house, now I'm upset that I wasn't at your house. I'm sad. Eh? Are you proud of yourself?
I'm still waiting for you. These invites can't keep coming with these no replies. Eh? I'm gonna stop sending the invites your way.
Hi, Ryle, no way. Ryle's talking about imaginary invites, by the way, Carissa, but it's fine. It's okay, Ryle. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, not you being left on red by Zanele.
I know, just blue ticks me, eh? Honestly. Listen, we're not going to blue tick this meal, though, because we're going to dive straight into it. We've just finished making all of that magic come together now. You can see and you can smell that it's kind of just reduced itself. It's really coming together. Now we can add some of the touches of the good stuff. Yes, please. So some salt going into there for some flavor and seasoning.
Love this.
A little bit of pepper too as well. Obviously, you can eyeball this depending on how much you do or don't like in your recipe. And then,
The magic.
as Anele requested, bring on the cream. Yes, do you approve?
Love it. I love the change of color of the cream as well now with the oil and the tomato paste. It just really is coming together so beautifully.
Definitely.
And we're going to add more cream, aren't we?
We are going to add some more cream to this, but we're going to kind of bring it in the dairy variety of some
Yes.
cheese. So pop some cheese into you and get that
Can I do
melted.
it?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can do it. This is getting a bit hot. I mean, you can wait for the cream to kind of get a little bit hotter, but it doesn't matter because we've got heat in here. The cheese is going to melt through. We'll maybe add some of the Parmesan. Don't use all of it, though, because this is something that we're going to sprinkle right at the top, at the end of it all. But my word, if there was like I think of like, you know when the Greeks used to bathe back in the day and they used to like live that opulent lifestyle. I feel
Where's this going?
I feel like what we've done here is created that bath for the pasta right now. So
love it.
if you create something like this, be careful, Mzansi. Don't be tempted to jump into the pot because it is that delicious. It is that inviting. It's
Very
not a
tempting.
bath for you. It's for the pasta. Okay, let's just get that straight. But it looks incredible.
I love this.
Oh, this is
More
so
cheese,
cool.
more
Yeah,
cheese.
More cheese. I love the fact that we can like duo this one as well and really have fun with it. And I think Zanele definitely is going to approve because the creaminess is just coming through. Now we can pop in some pasta.
It's taking over.
Yeah, to go for it. And I love the fact that this one is filled. So we've got like a spinach sort of a vibe in here.
Got ricotta in it as well.
Ooh, yeah,
More
man.
cheese.
I think you can get creative with this and really add your own pasta to this. But right now, this is the perfect dose. Zanele, what are you thinking about this right now as we pop the final spinach on our beautiful pasta? Does it meet your approval?
You know, you know what, my lovely Raul, as much as I haven't been getting these invites, I'm going to give you a little bit of a compliment. The other day, Carissa was cooking with Carl. I wasn't so sure, you know what I mean? But now, with you there in the kitchen, I see a lot of progress, and I like what's going on there. My mouth is starting to water. So, guys, you're doing a good job, okay, my angels?
Wow.
All right, well, I was honestly nervous to invite you all those times. That's why they were imaginary invites, because I didn't think you'd approve of my meals, because your standards, girl, they're way up here. But I think after this, I've got some confidence. You can head over to expressoshow.com. You want some confidence too. And then I guess we can all invite Zanele to our houses after making good food like this. Speaking of good food, apart from good food coming up, what else can we look forward to, Milady?
Oh, there's so much, my Ryle and Carissa. This is why you got to stick around, Zanzine, because on the way, we're going to be getting into our very own real or no deal game. What does that mean? You need to stick around to find out, okay? And then something I'm very excited to find out about because it doesn't 100% make sense to me at the moment, right? You know Richard Branson, like the billionaire? He wants to go to the stratosphere in a balloon. I don't get it, right? But we're going to make sense of it together as a family in a little bit. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show opening up right here on S3 and opening up to the weekend. And as we dive into it, I think it's time to have some fun. So today we're going to be playing a game of real or no deal. Now, what exactly is going on here? Well, let me explain. This is where we're going to decide if some surprising global facts are true or completely made up. Now, let's see how much they know about the world's quirky traditions. And I think it's really simple. Whoever gets the most correct answers wins. Our competitors for the day in the white corner over here, we have Carissa with the new beautiful hair. Bum, bum, bum. And in the black and white corner, all the way across the country in Joburg, we have the illustrious Zanele. All right, so our contestants have come through. They are ready for this one. And you can play along too, Mzansi. It's really simple. We're going to ask you all to give us your answer on whether this is true or false. Tally up the score and find our winner. So, you ready for our first question? Zanele, you ready?
Yes,
All right.
ready.
Let the games begin. First question, competitors. In Switzerland, there's an annual cheese rolling festival where people chase wheels of cheese down a hill. Is this real or no deal?
Well, the Swiss do love their cheese. They love their chocolate. They love Albert Einstein.
Which has...
Robert Frederick's also from there. And if I can imagine it, I feel like they would roll cheese down a hill.
Wow.
So yes, I say it's true.
With gross justification, Carissa says true. Zanele, what's your answer on this one?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say real, hey? I'm definitely on the side of real. I agree with Carissa. I'm there. I see the Swiss just chasing the cheese down the hill. So I believe it. Yes.
Well, let us reveal whether it is real or no deal. No deal! Oh, that's 0 points. The famous cheese rolling race actually takes place in England and not Switzerland.
What?
Curveball.
I did not see that coming.
You know,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine.
That's our fault. The Swiss are very, civilized. So it's our fault. We're
Are you saying the English are not?
Ooh, shame to England.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes.
Listen, we move on. It's we tied on 0 points here after round one, but we're carrying on to round two right now. So real or no deal? Listen up, Mzansi. In India, there's a temple dedicated to rats, and this is where worshippers feed them and consider them sacred. Real or no deal? Zanele, I'm going to ask you first to weigh in on this one.
deal.
No deal?
No deal.
Why?
No deal.
Really?
Because I feel like it's Ryle. That's what my heart is saying. Please don't question my heart, Ryle.
That's enough justice. Okay,
What's
so
your
if
heart
I think
saying?
about India, I think like Hinduism is the dominant religion, right? And in Hinduism, they've got like something crazy, like 33 deities or gods with a small
There's
g.
cows and monkeys and crazy things.
Why
yeah.
not a rat? I say yes. I say it's true.
Sure, okay, well, the answer is real. This temple, Karni Mata Temple, is famous for its rat population.
There you go.
Bum. All right, so that means that Carissa's taking the point on this one.
Thank you very much.
Zanele, thick and fast, you got to catch up, but it's only 1 point behind it. We move to
I know.
round three. Are we ready for this? All right. Question number three. A dairy snack is not real yogurt. It doesn't contain the live cultures that make yogurt unique and nutritious. Is this real or no deal? Carissa, you're up first on this one.
No deal.
Whoa, Zanele just jumping ahead saying no deal on this one. We've got our answer. As she tucks into some of the good stuff right now.
A dairy snack is not real yogurt. A dairy snack is real yogurt.
So you think it is real yogurt? All right, so you're saying it is real?
Real.
And Zanele says no
Not real.
deal. The answer is... Pom, pom, pom. It is real! Dairy snacks lack the live
wait,
cultures that
I
are
heard the question
essential.
wrong.
So absolutely...
I heard the question wrong. Okay, guys. Guys, I was on the... I heard it wrong. You know what I mean? It was like a trick question a little
Please.
bit, guys. Come on.
No, Zanele,
I think I
don't,
deserve
you don't
it.
have to
You're mad that
convince
I'm
yourself.
winning.
This happened to me all the time in school, all the way through to matric. I feel you. I got you.
Ryle, you hate
We're going to
me.
bring it to the final round, and I just heard from upstairs that this is a bonus round. 3 points available. 3 points available for this question. So let us get it going.
Okay.
Number 4, and finally, in Australia, it's illegal to own more than 2 kangaroos without a special permit. It's illegal to own more than 2 kangaroos without a special permit. Zanele says real.
It's illegal, so you can own one, but you can't. It's illegal to own 2.
Yeah.
I'm going with true too.
So you're both saying true on this one.
Can you own a kangaroo?
Let's see what's happening in Australia right now. Real or no deal? No deal. There is no such law about kangaroos.
Oh.
Hang on.
It's free game for everyone.
So you can have like, what is a group of kangaroos? Like
Array guns.
a row of
No, Carissa.
Sanele, what do you think is a group of kangaroos called?
No, I'm agreeing with my girl Carissa. Like, I think it's a ray gun as well. I'm there with it. I believe it.
A ray gun of
Array gun of roos.
I absolutely love it, but more importantly, the fact that this is an incredible game that you could play along with them, Zanzi. I hope you have fun. I don't know if you figured out the answer to that one. I'm going to try to go upstairs and see if I can get the answer to that. I believe it is, get this, okay, I just got the answer right now, a mob of kangaroos.
That makes sense.
When did that start?
No,
Did the
they
kangaroos
gangster.
just come up and, you know, they do that like foot kicking thing? Hey, I don't know. Zanele, are you keen to meet a mob of kangaroos one day?
Do you know what? I'm definitely not. Have you never seen like when kangaroos, like they're very muscular and stuff and it doesn't make sense? Those guys are violent. You know what I mean? Also, guys, let's just forget about the points. What are points between friends? Let's leave that stuff. Come
Please
on.
just crown me
Let's
the
just
champion
What a
today.
voice between
That's
friends.
all.
Look, it's a Friday and we're feeling like everybody gets to win. So I
Don't
think
rob
with that
me,
being said,
Ryle.
let's celebrate our Cape Town winner and our Joburg winner.
You can have it. You can have it.
Obviously, with that being said, Mzansi, I hope you had fun with us. And the question is, how well do you know your global trivia? Well, keep testing your knowledge with more fun facts and always make sure when it comes to yogurt, you're getting the real deal. Zanele, after that incredible competition, what else can we look forward to on our Feel Good Breakfast show?
Oh, honey, I told you earlier on that Zanzi, we need to find out what is Richard Branson going to do there in the stratosphere? And how is he going to get there in a balloon? There's a lot happening, right? But we're going to understand it together as a family, right? Also on the way, ahead of the Joburg Pride March that is happening this weekend. We got big things popping, honey, and we got somebody who's going to be giving us the lowdown. We know you love him, so stick around. It's all going to be happening in a bit right here on your Feel Good Breakfast show. For now, I'm going to continue enjoying my yogurt. Let's take 2 seconds, okay?
Only you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Now, the smile on my face should give it away. We are in store for something truly special right now. We are thrilled to be joined by 2 visionary figures. Sir Richard Branson, founder of the Virgin Group, and Tabor McCullum, co-founder of Space Perspective. Now you are excited. They are gearing up for the world's first ever stratospheric balloon flight, set to reach an incredible, almost unimaginable height, 3 times that of a typical aeroplane. And as they embark on this unique journey in 2025, we'll explore their thoughts on commercial space travel, the importance of sustainability more now than ever before, and the remarkable views that they're going to experience literally from the edge of our atmosphere. A very good morning to both of you gentlemen. How are you today?
Great, thank you. Very excited on this project.
I can imagine if I am this excited from just getting a morsel of what's in store for you. So, Richard, I would imagine you are bursting at the seam. And we know you to be an adventurous spirit. And we know your entrepreneurial journey has rested on that kind of spirit. But now as you prepare for this uncharted territory, this incredible balloon trip, literally to the stratosphere, I'm sure a flood of emotions and, yes, excitement. What is going through your head right now? Just how excited are you?
Well, I love a challenge. I've been lucky enough to cross the Atlantic and the Pacific in hot air balloons and cross Mount Everest and K2. And when Tabor invited me to take off with him and co-pilot this balloon, I obviously couldn't say no. So it's going to be launched from a ship in the British Virgin Islands, which is a place that I spend a lot of time, and it'll rise very gently at 10 miles an hour up to 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, 90,000, 100,000 feet, where we'll have spectacular views out of big windows that have been built all the way around it, and hopefully by the end of next year, if all the test flights go according to plan, we'll be the first sort of people to climb aboard and take off together for the sort of 6-hour round trip.
Incredible. Tabor, this is a moment. This is an incredibly big moment in an era where we are being presented with many big moments. So to stand out is quite incredible in the way that you are, in a sense of almost redefining adventure travel. What does this mean in that adventure travel space? How much of a quantum leap forward is this?
Our main goal is really to make this experience of seeing the black sky, the curvature of the earth, this amazing view of our beautiful planet, something that is readily accessible, something that is sort of as easy to do as taking Virgin Atlantic to London. That level of easiness, and that we bring the price down over time. We bring a whole group of people that have never thought they could go to have these kinds of views and this kind of an experience. To make it accessible is really our main goal.
So, Richard, I would imagine that you are trying to prepare yourself for what you are going to see, but what are your expectations? How different is the world and reality going to look from that high up? What are you bracing for?
I was lucky enough to go up with Virgin Galactic, where it's a very different experience in that you're going from 0 to 3,000 miles an hour in 7 seconds. You unbuckle when you get in space and end up floating around and seeing back to Earth. This is going to be a much more gradual, gentle trip up to the top of the Earth's atmosphere, and I think will be equally wonderful, but in a completely different way. And so, I mean, what we're obviously hoping is that people maybe will do this magnificent balloon ride, and then, if they can afford it, they'll then go on to fly up into space on Virgin Galactic. And so I think the two companies work really well side by side.
When we speak of sustainability when it comes to travel, especially this echelon of adventure travel that isn't as yet accessible to the masses, but I love the fact that you are very much focused on making it even more accessible with every step that you take or every mile that you transcend up. But when we talk about sustainability in this space, using renewable hydrogen, and I can put this to both of you, why was this such an important notion? And what does this say about where we are moving in that space of sustainability?
Perhaps the greatest weapon that sustainability movement has is that iconic picture of the Earth taken just off the moon. So, that beautiful, pristine Earth that looks more like a giant ocean. And people who go to space do come back absolutely determined to do everything they can to make sure that this earth remains as beautiful as it was when they came to this earth. And it's a life mission of mine, and I think a life mission of Tapers and others to do what we can to better this beautiful world we live on.
Thank you so much for having the fortitude, the creativity, the strength of character to follow through when it seems like the challenges are insurmountable. And most importantly, stay safe. I know you're not moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour this time, but please stay safe and send us lots and lots of pictures. Tabor, thank you so much for taking us on this journey. And Sir Richard, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks, Graham. Cheers.
We know what this is going to mean for the global community. And I know we're talking about tip of the spear adventure, technology and achievements in terms of the human scope. But what's going to happen in the wake behind it is going to be mind-blowing. Cannot wait to see how this thrilling adventure reshapes our view of travel and quite literally our view of the world.
Crazy.
So cool. I can't help but just be like, up and away.
Yeah. If they don't say that, I'll be so upset.
They would, but we're not going to be upset this morning because we get to chat to you, Mzansi. You get to be a part of our Friday as we send it into the weekend. And we asked you this question about if money wasn't a concern, what's the craziest thing you would do? And we asked you to share ideas and come through with some voice notes, and y'all have done the thing.
They really have. So many voice notes have come through. I can't wait to delve into it. I think we should take a look at the first one, or listen rather, to Kathleen.
Hey, Kathleen.
The crazy thing I would do if money wasn't a concern for me, I would really would like to build shelters, a lot of shelters to help the people that's in need, and always be kind and humble and respectful, like the person I am. And for me, if money wasn't a concern, I would really like to travel the world, see what's outside of South Africa, what's outside of Cape Town. And yes, I would just enjoy it in a very relaxing, comfortable life. Even I know that I help also a lot of people that stays on the street.
Oh, Tasleen. So sorry for getting your name wrong, Tasleen, girl. You deserve that money, actually.
Yes.
Shelters and traveling the world because you deserve it.
Tasleen should be going up for like politics or a presidency or
Please.
something because you've got my vote. I love that. Taking care of our basic human rights. That's the
Yeah.
essentials that we could at least do with if we had all this moolah. But we got some more voice notes, yeah?
Yeah, Lynn, let's see what you have to say.
If money wasn't a concern, I would live out my children's dreams, the little things, some of the big things, in line with good parenting, of course. But I think the life of a single mom warrants so many restrictions that if money wasn't a concern, I'd make my kids' dreams truly worthwhile.
Oh, Lynn.
I love that.
Also, shout out to single moms.
Yeah.
You guys have one of the hardest jobs in the world. And honestly, like, I see you and I love you and I appreciate the work that you do every single day.
Absolutely. Some absolutely incredible answers coming through. So thank you, Mzansi. Definitely inspiring us and making me want to change my answer. I think I'm changing mine now, and I'm going to come up with something better after that. So thank you for providing us with that dose of inspiration. And speaking of being inspired, we've still got a lot to look forward to in your Feel Good Breakfast Show. One of my great friends, Sean Parker's in the building, and he's talking about the F1, Formula One, heading to Mexico City. And there's a lot on stake here for
That's
this.
so exciting. We're also gearing up for the Pride Month March that's happening out in Jersey. Such an exciting time to be alive. We're going to get into conversation all around it, how we can back this, how we can support it, and of course celebrate the diversity that is South Africa. So we'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, one thing about us this morning is that we are feeling good indeed, especially because, my lovely, the Johannesburg Pride March is looming literally this weekend, and we are so excited for it. And this is why we had to bring in some big guns to come and celebrate with us. I'm talking about people who have been a part of this huge movement that is celebrating the 35 years that have been just genuinely allowing so many people being able to come out and say, this is who I am, this is what I love, and I am honestly genuinely so happy about it because it is growing from strength to strength. The LGBTQ plus community is always one that genuinely allows everyone to feel included, and this is why we're having this conversation today, because it is one where we should genuinely never allow anybody to not be a part of what it is that we call society. So today, my friend, I would love to welcome to the seat here at Expresso, it is none other than media personality, it is Mohale Motong, as well as Kay Ali, who is the founder and director of Pride of Africa Foundation. Everybody, let's give them a feel-good welcome, please. Yes. Hello, you beautiful humans.
Hello.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Amazing. I can imagine you guys are excited.
I'm nervous.
Why?
I've got all the responsibility.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so true. Mohale's going to be out there having a good time.
I'm just
Kay's-
marching.
You know what I mean, honey? Kay's there like, oh, get that.
Where are you?
But it's going to be incredible because 35 years, I think it's so amazing to see just how far the Pride March has come. But more than anything else, the movement has come. Which is
Yes.
why, Kay, I want to come to you because the movement has changed so much over the past couple of decades. You know, how would you describe the way that it's changed? And are you happy with the direction it's going in?
Absolutely. I think, if you look at it when it started in the early 90s, it was very much a defiance campaign.
Yes.
You know, the apartheid laws in South Africa had severe anti-gay laws associated to it.
Sure.
So that sector, it was more of a defiance, it was a protest. It was definitely a platform where equality was needed.
Yes.
And then we saw that it became a little bit more visible in the 2000s, and it started growing.
Yeah.
But what I've seen in the last 7 or 8 years is that it's really become a mainstream event. The youth are a lot more integrated and a lot more fluid, which means that the visibility that Pride is creating and the awareness that Pride is creating is a lot more pronounced.
Yeah.
We're also getting a lot more support.
Yeah.
As an unfunded organization, I think that it's very interesting to see that the support's coming from the private sector. And because of that support, we're still allowed to make sure that the Pride event itself and the Pride March is available to everyone because it's a no barrier to entry, free event.
Beautiful. I love that. And that's what I was saying about, the inclusivity and just allowing everybody to be part of everything. But this is why I want to come to you, Mohale, because I feel like, like Kay said, we've seen so much happen over the last 35 years. But I want to speak particularly just about society in general. Because, sometimes people, they put up this facade on social media, and yet it's not the case in real life.
Yes.
So are you seeing more acceptance of the LGBTQ plus community?
Look, it is there, but it's not enough. And I always say that, representation is important. And whilst we may go out there, be ourselves, want people to accept us,
Yes.
we are still not where we want to be. We've made progress, yes, like Kay said. But people, just don't want to be cancelled. People don't want to say things they don't want to say. People don't want to misgender you. So what they will do is just do it so that they can be accepted. And once, you're not there, they carry on with their lives. And we see this every day.
Yeah.
So I'd really say we are getting there. We're making progress, but there's still a very long way to go.
Well, do you know that I never thought about it that way?
Yeah.
As in the sense that people are just keeping their terrible views to themselves
Yes, they
just because they're
do.
scared of what society will say.
Well, to
Exactly.
piggyback on what Mohale is saying, we've actually seen them come out on social media and say their terrible thoughts out loud. They're writing it out. We've never seen such homophobic comments on our social media in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And this year, it's almost like there's a fresh emergence of new recruits.
Really?
Yes. It is
Yeah.
on the increase. It's like society is becoming more intolerant by the day.
That is so crazy because you think that it would get better. Do you understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And
definitely.
because it should get better. Honestly, I think I even remember Pamela once said, and she was just like, it shouldn't need to be a thing.
Yeah.
We shouldn't need to raise
Yeah.
awareness. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
people should be able to just be themselves.
100%.
Yeah.
And they're not. And, you know, we have a partner, and I'm not going to mention names, but I've never seen such hate directed at them. And it's absolutely astounding.
Sure. And guys, you know what? I want to say thank you so much, you know, for standing up for those who can't stand up for themselves, because it genuinely is incredible. But this is why we also have things like the Joburg Pride March.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
100%. It's like what I always say. We're marching for those that can't march for themselves. That's why when we look at Joburg Pride as a march, for 35 years it's existed. But why Pride of Africa came into being was because 33 out of 54 countries in Africa still have anti-LGBT laws. And in some instances, punishable by death.
Sure, guys, that's
and
so
that's
scary.
the narrative we need to actually change. And that's the
100%.
visibility and awareness that we're working towards amplifying.
100%. And this is why I need you guys to give us the details so that the Expresso family knows what is happening tomorrow, where can people get involved, and everything.
Oh, my. Look, so we're going to be in Sandton. The march is happening at 2 p.m.
Okay.
I am just marching. I'm not organizing the event. She's organizing the event. But I'll be there in the forefront. And I think, like she has said that, I mean, I do this because there are other people who can't. And I mean, I get messages every day on Facebook, TikTok of people who are like, I'm gay, how do I come out to my parents? I'm gay, how do I do this? How do I do that? And in some ways, we can't say, just be yourself and go out and come out. And that's why we march, because we want to say, we will do it for you because you still can't do it for yourself, especially in a lot of countries in Africa. But she has all the details. I'm marching.
What else do we need to know, Kay?
Road closures effective from tonight. 8 o'clock. Corner Maud, West and Friedman. So that's the area where we're doing the Pride build-up. Gates open at 10. Don't be late. We've got a jam-packed lineup tomorrow.
Yes.
The march leaves the Pride Village exactly 2 o'clock.
Beautiful.
And we're going to go through the Sandton Business District and come back. And then we've got exciting lineups. And one of your family members, Madison, is going to be on stage.
Oh, amazing. Guys, would you look at this? It's going to be a party. And of course, I just want to highlight, you know, before we wrap things up, Proudly African, Authentically You. Beautiful theme for this year. And I wish you guys all of the best for it. Congratulations on the 35th anniversary. And I can't wait to see just the movement continue to move from strength to strength. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. It is the Johannesburg Pride March happening in Johannesburg, of course, tomorrow. And you, my friend, can get involved. You heard it is starting on West Street, going all throughout Sandton, and it is going to be absolutely beautiful. And don't forget, 10 a.m. is when it starts. 2 p.m. is when the march actually officially starts. So do the things, be part of it. And honestly, my friend, I hope that you indeed have learned something today and have taken away a whole lot. It is always so lovely to be able to celebrate each and every human here on Expresso. And right about now, I do need to quickly check, you know, Cape Town family, are you good? Are you fine?
We are so good, Zanele, especially after that conversation, because love is here and love will remain. It has gone 7 o'clock. Let's get into your news for this hour. Now we get started with your national news. Gauteng, home to over 15 million people, faces the country's highest cancer care burden, with central hospitals struggling to handle the demand. Now, a detailed evaluation by the Health and Wellness Portfolio Committee revealed that these hospitals are operating beyond capacity, providing both cancer treatment and general health care. The study assessed pressure points and operational efficiency across several hospitals, including Steve Biko and Charlotte Maxeke. Bed allocation complexities and backlogs are worsened by patients from outside Gauteng, including foreign nationals seeking treatment at these facilities. Sticking to news in the country, Gauteng Police Commissioner Tommy Mtombeni confirmed that a poisonous insecticide caused the death of 6 children in Naledi, Soweto, earlier this month after they consumed snacks from a spaza shop. Mtombeni urged shop owners to exercise caution when using pesticides. In a related incident, 24 pupils from Enzani Primary School in Matsulu, Mpumalanga were hospitalized after experiencing stomach cramps and nausea, likely from food purchased at a spaza shop. Mpumalanga's Department of Education expressed concern over food poisoning cases and is awaiting a report from the Health Department on the children's illness. Taking a look at your international news making headlines, negotiations over a potential Gaza ceasefire and hostage release deal are set to resume in Doha in the coming days, officials from the US, Israel and Qatar have said. A spokesperson for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said an Israeli delegation will travel to Qatar on Sunday. It's not clear whether Hamas has agreed to participate in the talks. The U.S. believes the death of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar last week, seen as one of the group's most extreme figures, may open the door to an agreement. Coming back to Africa, Frelimo, Mozambique's ruling party for 5 decades, secured victory in this month's election. Daniel Chapo will succeed outgoing President Felipe Nyusi as the country's 5th leader since its independence from Portugal in 1975. Nyusi has served 2 terms and was ineligible for re-election. Now, Mozambique's Electoral Commission announced that 47-year-old Chapo won over 70% of the vote, with his closest rival, Venancio Modlana, receiving 20%. However, election observers and an EU delegation reported several irregularities during the process. Now we close up your 7 o'clock news with this story all around my favorite radio station. It's Good Hope FM, of course. Now, the inaugural Good Hope FM Warrior Women Awards shone a radiant spotlight on extraordinary South African women during a sparkling event at a scenic wine estate. Now, these awards celebrate women who uplift and inspire, leaving a trail of positive impact in their wake. Good Hope FM's The Morning Show, led by Leanne Williams, broadcast live as 36 finalists across 12 categories stood united in anticipation. Categories like Social Impact Champion and Innovation Pioneer highlighted the diversity of female excellence. From hundreds of nominations, public votes helped crown the champions. Masitlole Ndigane hailed these women as architects of greatness who never back down from a challenge. Now, their triumph is a reminder of the power of courage and determination. For all information, do go ahead and visit Good Hope FM's website for all the details on the winners. And well done as well from our Feel Good family to you. That's where we leave your last bulletin for this morning. Let's have a look at your sports for the final time.
Thank you so much, Carissa. Yes, let's dive into the world of sport once again. And starting with football, now Tottenham Hotspur secured their 3rd consecutive Europa League win with a 1-0 victory over AZ Alkmaar. And that's thanks to Richarlison's 53rd minute penalty. Now, Brennan Johnson's halftime appearance also energized Spurs with AZ's Moller Wolf, who was sent off with a reckless challenge. Now, meanwhile, Manchester United remain winless, drawing 1-1 against Fenerbahce, where Jose Mourinho was sent off after protesting a denied penalty appeal. Well, carrying on with football, and Real Madrid forward Rodrigo will miss the El Clasico, and that's taking place against Barcelona on Saturday due to a thigh injury sustained during their 5-2 Champions League win over Borussia Dortmund. Now expected to be sidelined for 3 weeks, Rodrigo played a key role in Real's comeback before being substituted. Now, goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois is also out, with Andre Lunin likely to replace him following Courtois' adductor injury. Well, for football, we move to cricket, and the Proteas secured a demanding and commanding 7-wicket win in the first test against Bangladesh, marking their first victory on the Asian subcontinent since 2014. Now chasing 106 for victory after bowling Bangladesh out for 307, the Proteas reached the target with positive intent, wrapping up the win just before lunch on day 4 in Mirpur. Now, the second test is scheduled from the 29th of October to the 2nd of November. And we'll move lastly to the world of tennis, and 5-time Grand Slam champion Maria Sharapova and legendary American twins Bob and Mike Bryan will be inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame's class of 2025. Now, the ceremony will take place on the 23rd of August in Newport, Rhode Island, and Sharapova, the first Russian woman to reach world number 1, achieved a career Grand Slam and won Olympic silver in 2012. Now, the Bryan brothers, the most successful doubles team in history, claimed 16 Grand Slam titles and held the world number 1 ranking for a record 438 weeks. Absolutely incredible stuff. That's the last bulletin we'll have for you in the world of sport. We will be touching on the F1 heading to Mexico with Sean in just a bit. But for now, though, Joe Big has the latest when it comes to all things traffic. Let's check it out.
We indeed have the latest, and Mzansi, this is when I want to tell you, please slow down on the roads. There's been accidents in multiple places, and let me tell you about them, but please no more. Starting off in Gauteng, Moroka bypass, there's been an accident east of the N12. Delays are being experienced towards El Dorado Park, so please allow for added travel time and maintain a safe following distance. Still in Gauteng, Benoni, there's been an accident on the road, or rather the ramp to Putfontein Road. The left lane is affected and traffic is free flowing. However, please exercise caution when you are approaching the affected area. Over in the mother city, delays are being experienced on the M5 North on the ramp to the N2 inbound. Exercise caution while driving, and wherever you're headed, please make sure you are buckled up. Right now, though, we do need to get into your weather so that you can dress accordingly. Let's start off with some environmental news this morning, and it is that the Seabird and Penguin Rehabilitation Centre at Mossel Bay in the Western Cape, SABREC, urgently needs funds to keep the centre running. It is the only rehabilitation centre on the Southern Cape coast that cares for sick and injured seabirds and then releases them back into the wild. The birds include the endangered African penguin and Cape white magpie, the Cape cormorant and petrels. SABREC is completely dependent on donations from the public and businesses. The founder, Carol Walton, says the funds are used for the feeding and care of the birds and to cover rising operating expenses. And hopefully they'll get all of the support that they need. Right now, though, I want to get into that sunrise view of yours because you always do the things that need to be done, Mzansi. And let's go over to Mtaule, or rather Mtwalume. And of course, it is Poppy from there who is doing the absolute most, allowing us to be in the know of what it is when you wake up in the morning. Thank you so much for the beautiful sunrise view, my love. It is stunning. The water, the waves that look like they're crashing, but not too much. And even just those orange hues, gorgeous. We appreciate you. And Mzansi, we want to see yours, okay? 063-408-8863. What is your side of life looking like for that sunrise view? Right now, let's take a look at what's happening with your temperatures.
This good weather, absolutely loving the temperature, but also can we talk about that sunrise view?
Unreal. You spoke about dipping into the pasta. I want to dip into some of this.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely be pulling the speed out for this one, or maybe sans the speeder and we just go al dente, we go free.
Not al dente.
And we dive into this. But what an inspirational picture. This is literally setting up our weekend. I think we need to get a dose of this somewhere. If you're on the coast, then you are absolutely lucky because South Africa has some of the most beautiful beaches and views like this, right?
Incredible. Good work, good job. And if you cannot go to a body of water, I'm going to tell you another way that you could possibly feel like a winner today, and that's to win Powerball.
Yeah.
Powerball is bringing the excitement with an estimated 20 million rand jackpot, and Powerball Plus is turning up the thrill with a guaranteed 65 million rand jackpot this Friday. Now, what are you waiting for? All you got to do is play right now, okay?
Yeah, play now and get a hold of all those millions. Now, here's what you got to do, right? You can buy your tickets now in store or on the nationallottery.co.za website. There's also the mobile app. You can also use the option for cell phone banking or simply dial *120 *7529# and then follow the USSDs. It's really that simple.
I love this. Now, all these details are, of course, available on our social media pages, so go and check them out. And Panda Pusha Play Powerball for an estimated 20 million rand jackpot. And then you get Powerball Plus for a guaranteed 65 million rand jackpot today. And if you want to win, you got to play, and play now. Play today. It's Friday.
Oh, man, what other word do we need for Friday other than millions? So bring it on, get involved in that one. And speaking of, we're going to keep that winning feeling going right now and hopefully winning into the weekend of F1. And we're heading to Mexico. Sean Parker's in the building and bringing us the latest, the scoop, the hype, and everything we need to look forward to this weekend's action. I heard it's going to be a thriller.
Oh, I love this. Speaking about action, our very own AB DaCosta took to the roads as well and had a great driving experience with Audi. So I'm really excited to see exactly how that played out. Grab yourself a coffee, Mzansi, and we'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, Azanti, welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, bringing you so much weekend action and great conversation to get you hyped up for some lekker Grand Prix. Yes, because just 1 week after the action-packed United States Grand Prix, Formula One heads to Mexico City for another thrilling weekend. And we have a local hero, Sergio Perez, under immense pressure, as well as Mercedes' unpredictable form. The stakes are absolutely high and higher than ever at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez. Sean Parker in the building, of course, our motorsport journalist and broadcaster, joining us in the studio to chat about this weekend's races. And man's looking like he's got a new jawline there. You've been working out, bro. I like it.
You put me through the paces yesterday. Yeah.
Some context, Sean trains at the gym, though. So it's so good to see you outside of the workout gear and talking about something absolutely exciting, man. A weekend with full action. We've got Max Verstappen holding a 57-point lead. So is it going to be more of him extending that lead this weekend, you think? Or do you think he's going to be dealing with some proper pressure?
He's definitely going to try and extend the lead. He did that at the Circuit of Americas last weekend. Managed to increase his lead by 5 points over Lando Norris, but this weekend's going to be tough. You kind of, like...
Sergio Perez, he might have an advantage here. This is home ground for him. It's like his home turf. So it's almost like running against Kenyans in Kenya at altitude, right? They definitely have a home ground advantage. Do you think that he's going to be able to show up, though, man? Because obviously the man's had some recent struggles. If ever there was a time, home ground advantage, now's the time for him to show up and obviously add some value when it comes to the constructor standings for Red Bull as well, because he's kind of like a curveball when it comes to the bigger picture, right?
Absolutely. He hasn't stepped up in the way that a number 2 driver.
I've still got it, don't count me out, but a lot of pressure to deal with, I'd imagine, this weekend. And speaking of pressure, obviously Mercedes with the Constructors' Championship really doing well. Obviously this weekend is a big make-or-break moment once again to either extend that lead or kind of cement yourself in the F1 sort of podium and basically the top 10, top 20. But with that mid-tier sort of positioning, is there any opportunities or anyone we should be looking out for this weekend that you could think of?
Absolutely. Liam Lawson was brought in for Daniel Ricciardo at RB. He scored points on his return to Formula One. He's now got a full-time seat. Franco Colapinto is at Williams. He's partnering with Alex Albon. The rookies are showing what they can do, man. They're like, listen, give me the opportunity and I'll...
A vision of wisdom when it comes to the F1. I can't thank you enough for coming through, for waking up so bright and early after. I know you put in some hours last night, so keep the positive momentum, man. We're looking forward to this weekend. I can't thank you enough for coming through. That was absolutely perfect. And yeah, have a good weekend, bro. Happy Friday.
You too.
Thank you, gents. And if you are a fan of fast cars, luxury rides, and the need for speed, then this one is definitely for you. AB da Costa paid a visit to Kyalami Grand Prix circuit for one unforgettable Audi driving experience. Let's take a look.
Oh, yes. Let me tell you, driving isn't just about reaching the destination. It is about the thrill and freedom of the journey. Now today, we are here to fully embrace that thrill. We are at the iconic Audi driving experience at the Kyalami Grand Prix circuit in Jozi Mabone. Their legendary RS models are set to take to the track and unleash their full potential, promising a day of pure adrenaline and excitement. And walking with me is the PR and Relationships Manager at Audi SA, that is Terrence Steenkamp. And I just want to find out about this RS lineup that we have here today. So Terrence, I'm looking at all these beautiful cars, I'm seeing the RS lineup. What can you tell us about this lineup?
So we've got a really exciting lineup today. We're featuring our RS3 and Sportback and Sedan, RS4 and RS5 models. Like really light athletic cars, perfectly suited to this track environment.
So what can you tell us about the Audi driving experience here today?
It's an opportunity for you to experience the cars in a safe environment at speed, where you can see just how good performance cars they are, and you get trained by a professional race driver to how to go around the track, how to manage the car, and you get many laps in the car driving by yourself, which is great as opposed to having somebody sitting next to you telling you what to do.
So I'm in one of Audi's most exhilarating machines. It's a monstrous machine. I can actually hear the engine is roaring. Oh yes, this is what I'm talking about, and it feels so smooth. Somebody said to me, precision is going to be at your fingertips, and that's what it feels like. Oh. At this point, nothing else matters except for what's happening in this car right now. I've never experienced something like this ever in my life. You know, when you are in that car, nothing else matters except for that moment right there. For me, it felt like therapy. And at some point, it felt like I was one with the car. You know, at some point, I also felt it in my veins, but I guess that's what adrenaline does to you.
Well, on today's experience, the highlight for me was driving on the circuit. It was absolutely amazing. It's something that you don't get to do on a daily basis. So, yeah, it was really thrilling and exciting.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm absolutely a 9 out of 10. I'm a fan of something else, but after today, I have been converted.
20 out of 10. I love Audis.
Oh, yes! I think the 0 to 100 is impressing me a lot. This baby's pretty fast. Okay, here we go.
When I saw the Audi lineup today, I decided, I saw the colors, I saw the rings, and I saw myself driving into those rings, and I certainly felt like the queen of the rings today.
Honestly, one of the best looking lineups I've ever seen. The Audi RS line is truly something else.
It's a very sporty car. Normally, it's a vehicle that's driven by males, but I'm here to showcase that females are taking over the automotive industry.
I must be honest with you, I'm very impressed. I mean, these performance cars, it's one thing saying these are available, but I mean, you need to come, I want to say, walk a mile in a driver's shoes, but come for a test drive, and then you really get to see what it's all about.
And I mean, we also took them for a spin, and I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised by how easy they are to control.
Yeah.
But now we also hear that there's one extra special RS model that is arriving in South Africa this year, the RS6 Avant GT.
Yes.
First of all, is this happening?
It is happening.
All right.
We are getting one of 660 made available globally.
Yeah.
This car is hand-built, and it's got motorsport heritage.
Yeah.
Like, the design is incredible.
Sure.
White, red, grey, all those Audi RS colors.
Yeah.
And as I said, just one model coming, and we're putting it on auction. And we are especially excited to announce that the proceeds will go to a charity. We've got another wave of the Audi driving experience coming up in November, and then a couple of dates that we'll announce soon for next year as well. So there'll be loads of opportunity.
As we prepare to leave this iconic Kyalami Grand Prix circuit and the adrenaline starts to settle, one thing's for sure, Audi doesn't just create cars, they craft experiences. From power to precision, the RS models here today have truly lived up to expectation. They've truly lived up to their full potential. And from my side, Baya Danki, Ndoriwang Amanda, Kyaleboga, Inko Musunene, Audi, thank you very much. Until next time, I'm out of here. Wow!
Shay, I gotta say, AB, you're looking good in that Audi, man. I think you should get one or two or maybe
5
3, then you can share with us.
That sounds like the best plan, man. I absolutely love the fact that he got on the race course out there and just really took it out for a test drive. And maybe we'll be seeing him act a little bit differently going forward.
Don't forget us when you ask for lifts. But listen, we're not going to ask you for anything other than to stick around because there's so much good stuff happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. The two of us, yes, we took on an interesting challenge, the Deep Heat Fitness Challenge. You want to know who's the winner? Well, you're going to have to wait and find out.
To the brave hearts who persevere against all odds, we salute you. Along with Adcock Ingram OTC, sponsors of Brave, we're inspiring hope across South Africa this Hopetober. Stand to win 1,500 Rand every weekday by answering the Hopetober competition question on Expresso's social media pages throughout the month of October, using hashtag Hopetober and hashtag sponsors of Brave. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, Mzansi, welcome back, and I hope you are ready to heat things up. Well, the reason is we are bringing you a fun fitness-focused challenge powered by Deep and the new season of Tropica Island of Treasure, which is arriving Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. on S3. So today, Chris and I are going to be going head-to-head in a Deep fitness obstacle challenge with the awesome Ooms right here to show us how. Now, she's a personal trainer and fitness influencer guiding us through it all, and pretty much the bar when it comes to movement standards, right, Ooms?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Thank you so much for being out here. I think
Pleasure.
this is going to be exciting, fun, and I think many of you can replicate this at home. But Ooms, tell me exactly what the challenge is about. What exercises are we doing?
So we're going to be going through 4 quick movements,
Okay.
quick challenge, power.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be demonstrating them for you. So the first one is going to be 20 jumping jacks.
Well,
So that's
straight
pretty
into it.
self-explanatory.
Okay,
I feel
yeah.
like we all know how to do them.
Just in case, show it, yeah.
Starting with your feet together and your arms to your side, and then we're going to open up and then close. And do that for 20.
That's like 3, 4.
Exactly.
Is that the count?
That's
okay,
the count,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So you're
That's
doing
pretty
that
simple,
for 20?
Chris. How you
I
feel
think
about that?
I got this.
Okay.
I think I got
Okay.
this.
Next up, we got 20 push-ups, or 10 push-ups, sorry. So for your push-ups, you have different ways you can do it. So the first way is with your body nice and straight, tucking your pelvis in, and then you go down and come back up.
Your good form.
And then the dirty
Alternatively,
one?
put your knees to the floor, same thing.
I can try that.
Okay, nice.
10 of those.
Nice, right.
Then we're going to go into our jumping squats.
Ooh, okay.
So you're just going to lean your body down, keeping your back nice and straight, and then jump up. So explode on the way up.
Okay.
Be nice and controlled. Make sure you keep strong in your upper body so that you don't hurt yourself. Cool. And then the final one, everyone's favorite, of course, burpees.
I knew it was coming.
they always
I
come
could
and
feel
get you.
it. I could feel
You
it.
always have to add them to a workout. So
Okay.
with burpees, starting standing up, we're going to either walk our way down and then place your knees, push up, walk your way back up, and then jump. Or you can do the jumping version. So you go down, jump, push up,
Push up.
jump.
Oh.
Yeah.
And a dynamic jump at the
Dynamic
top.
jump,
These
yeah.
are proper
And only
burpees.
5 of them, so you can give it all your power.
Okay,
that's not
Chris,
that
are you ready for this?
Let's go, Riley.
Listen,
Okay.
I think now that we know the task at hand, it's important to obviously mention that we need to warm up before exercise. And I think
Right.
with exercise like this, it can be quite intense, so we want to reduce that injury. The issue is, though, that a lot of people these days don't always have time to warm up. And this is where I think it gets quite interesting. We've got a friend here that I think is going to assist us with this. Luckily, we've got DP here, which really does assist us in getting warmed up when we don't have the time, right? It's incredible because it's an important part of our exercise. Not only that, but also prepares the body for, like you can see now, what is to come. And that's by increasing your heart rate, increasing your blood supply and your muscles. So, Chris, you want to grab onto that and make sure you're warmed up and ready for this challenge. I think it's obviously important to make mention of the fact that a correct warm-up will decrease the chance of injury and also lead to more effective performance by the athlete. So often, finding the time or enough space for an effective warm-up is a big factor when we are training, and I think anything that athletes will take into account. So it's therefore helpful to have a, let's call this one a quick fix do-it-yourself product available like Deep Heat, which I think just really helps us that don't have the time. And with Deep Heat, not only does it bring heat to the area, but also promotes and increases blood supply to that area, which obviously then leads to better muscle performance. Now, with that being said, booyah, let's get warmed up and let's get this challenge on. Chris, are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
All right,
let's go.
Let's get the legs here because this is definitely something you're going to be using. And Holmes, you're going to be standing by, making
I'm gonna
sure
be
that we
watching
get
you guys.
movement excellence here.
Yeah.
Chris, are you ready for this one?
I mean, the bar's been set so high. Movement
We got this. 20 jumping jacks.
we can do it.
Jumping
Yeah,
jacks.
I
All
got
right, we got this, Chris. You want to count us down? In
Let's go.
3,
3,
2, 1, let's
one.
go. 1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5. They connect.
6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway. Let's go. 10, 9, 8,
Let's go.
7, 6, 5. Gorgeous. 2 and 1.
All right.
Beautiful, guys.
Now,
Straight to your push-ups.
push-ups, okay.
Yeah, all the way
10
down
of
to your
these.
mat.
Let's go.
You got it. 1. Nice. Strong form.
Come on,
Onto your
let's
hands.
go.
You got it. Perfect. 3. Nice. Try and go as low as you can, keeping your upper body nice and strong. Beautiful stuff, guys. You got it.
Have you said 1 yet?
I'm on 10. How many you got yet?
I got 12.
She got like 15.
Yeah.
Next up,
This is my girl.
Next up, jump squats.
jump squats. All right, so this is a big
10
one.
jump
Let's go.
squats.
That's
1, 2. Beautiful. 3.
We can get higher.
4.
Come on.
5. 6. 7. 8.
Oh, it's burning now.
9. 1 more. 10. Beautiful, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, final.
Ryle. This
Final
is
one. All right,
crazy.
you're going to feel strong here. Burpees, big one, all the way to the ground. You ready for it?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Yes.
Jump. And a big jump.
Beautiful.
Woo. Wow.
Perfect. I like this. You don't have to do the push-up. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. 3. Nice, guys. 2 more. Getting
Come on,
nice
Chris.
and warm.
You got this. One more.
Beautiful. You got it. Yes. Well done, guys. Woo.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Challenge completed. That was proper. I couldn't even breathe. Rose, thanks for coming
Well
through.
done. Thank you
I
so
think
much for having me.
anybody wanting a challenge and wanting to put their body through the test, as you can see from my hair, we're doing the absolute most of it. But thank you for the fact that we haven't been injured, and I think that's thanks to our little friend that we have here.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, that was tough, but not to worry though, as I mentioned, because not only is Deep Heat Spray great for warming your body up, like you can see we have right now, it's also excellent for relieving that post-workout muscle soreness, which I think we would have had if it wasn't for that. Now, a big thanks must go again out to Ohms for the motivation and Deep Heat for getting our bodies warmed up and ready to absolutely crush this challenge. And I think here's something even incredible for you, Mzansi. You stand the chance to win 500 Rand in Take A Lot vouchers and a Deep Heat hamper. And all you have to do is answer this. Now, which Deep Heat product would you reach for after this obstacle challenge to help with recovery, and why? Now, a reminder to use the hashtag Deep Heat in your entry, and the competition closes Friday, the 1st of November. T's and C's can be found at expressoshow.com. Whoa, I'm absolutely out of breath. I've got to be honest with you, that was proper. But another reminder, you want to keep some of the fun and games going on right now. Don't forget to catch Tropic Island or Treasure every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. And it is on S3 with repeats on Mondays at 9 p.m. on SABC1. So, reminder, keep going and stay strong, Expresso fam. You ready for another round?
Oh my goodness. Let's go. Okay.
That was proper.
1, 2, 3.
What are you starting with?
Jumping jacks.
Let's go.
I'm one ahead.
Whoa. All right, Chris is going to lead with the second round.
Yes.
Let's go. Woo. Okay, I'm lying. I'm done.
I'm going to join you.
Oh my goodness, there's so much fun happening in Cape Town. But the beautiful thing is, because it's Expresso, there's always fun everywhere, you know now. So this is the thing. Lindo had said they're bringing the music video of Mshayeli here to Expresso. So everybody, please give it up for these superstars and Lindo. It is Mshayeli featuring King Short.
Shayeli masojika majika ishayiso lewe mshayeli mina ngithanda masoshintsha magiya masojika majika ishayiso lewe mshayeli ishaye driver ngicela ungithathele isiponono awuloyo mayithululu ishaye driver ngizokuthengela idanono
Samba when you try.
awuloyo mayithululu magiya isaseyinto lendlela angifuni mayithululu magiya phela isaseyinto lendlela gibela sanda samsambe sonke awu gibela sanda samsambe sonke awu gibela sanda samsambe sonke awu gibela sanda samsambe sonke gibela sanda kisha izule bemo kisha izule mshaye kisha izule bemo kisha izule mshaye amena ngithanda masoshintsha magiya masojika majika kisha izule mshaye mina ngithanda masoshintsha magiya masojika majika kisha izule
What's up,
mshaye
my SMC? Shit. Yaga, yaga, yo. Yaga, 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 ya. Bari yay buena. Yay buena, my coach. Bari yay.
Oh my words! The weekend has arrived, Kesana. Oh my goodness. This is exactly what we always want. And it is all about you starting off your weekend on a high. Lindo and King Shot and these superstars doing the most. And honey, the good vibes are going to keep flowing. Do not go anywhere. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back after this. Hi, Bochin Chamakia.
It's my feel good breakfast show.
If one thing remains true is that summer is coming in hot, and Woolworths Holiday Capsule has the whole squad sorted, from bold prints to even elegant details to also lightweight, easy-to-style shorts, as well as tees, relax and stylish comfort this sunshine season. That's what we want for you, and when I say we, I'm talking about Taryn Appel, who's here to introduce the latest range to help us amplify our summer fashion. And I'm so excited to do so. You look like sunshine, Taryn.
Pop of color, enthusiasm, joy.
Yes, that is exactly how I would describe this upcoming festive season. I really want to get into it. And I know that we're bringing back long-standing classics.
Yes.
But when it comes to continuing to build this wardrobe, how exactly can we do that this holiday season?
So I know I'm wearing a pop of color today because, I mean, summer.
Why not?
No. But I really want to emphasize the fact that neutrals are big players this season as well. We've spoken at length about linen blend fabrications, how easy to wear they are, breathable, lightweight. Wide leg trousers are really big for the season. Love yours. I mean, also rocking here. And what I love is that Woolworths has, you know, an abundance of pieces that you can sort of mix and match, but they have matching sets as well. So besides the long pants, you might have a short that you could wear with a strappy vest. So there's lots of options to play around with, some button-up shirts. So, you know, it's
and
all
also
there.
mixing matching colors, because if they're all neutral, it's all going to go together.
100%.
Yeah.
So, you know, you might have this sort of mushroom color, but then you could pair it with like a khaki green, because they all sort of live in the same family and they work together. But then talking about matching sets and co-ords, something new that Woolies is also doing is the sweat shorts sets. So I know that you might think like sweats, it's normally associated to winter, but they've kind of brought the shorts in just to give that little Hamptons chilling vibe. Maybe it's to wear around the house or to run a few errands. Another thing is stripes. We all have a stripe.
I got
You're
the
rocking
stripe.
it today.
I got the memo.
It's a universal classic. I mean, it suits anyone and everyone.
It also elevates the look, doesn't it?
100%. And it's across the board for men's, women's, and kids. This is just an example of a women's midi dress. So the print is bold, but it's still in a neutral color palette. So it's still subdued and really pretty. For little girls, you might find a little narrow stripe as well. But what I love about this is the texture, because it also elevates it a little bit. It might be neutral, but it has this little sort of crimped stripe texture, which I love. And then that texture also goes along into menswear as well. So matching sets again for men. This shorts comes in a number of colors. You can either match it with a crew in the same color, or they also have these shirt options as well.
Now, I love this because in my mind it already says, I don't need to iron you. So
oh my
I'm
gosh,
like,
my absolute best. My absolute best. What a time waster. We just want to get out and have fun.
Get out and have fun.
So this is just another example, another colorway, and I spoke about the crew that you could also pair it with. And then cottons, also breathable, also lightweight, easy wearing. We know about the essential tee, again, across the board for men's, women's, and kids. This is a really cute example of another neutral color palette, but in a really nice graphic print, maybe paired with linen blend striped shorts, sort of mixing your prints is also really fun to do.
Yep, I love a print clashing moment.
100%, we do love it. And then for girls as well, these really beautiful cotton embroidery dresses, which are really lightweight and just fun and pretty. So that's also another big thing on the agenda for summer.
I love this. Taryn, you've got us sorted. I do want to know, before we bring in the models so we can actually see the clothes on bodies, maybe top 3 tips when it comes to summer and putting our wardrobe together. What do we need to keep top of mind?
So I feel like summer exudes that sort of easy wearing, easy going, like you mentioned, relaxed. I mean, it is the end of the year, you know, winding down. That's what your look should sort of, you know, show everyone that you want to show off to, is that you are really taking it easy. So I think less layering, first of all, but if you do, maybe, you know, with a vest or something simple that you want to layer under anything. Otherwise, I would go for your matching co-ords, because that's the easiest way to sort of get dressed. You don't have to think about it too much. It sort of exudes easy wearing, easy going wear, and then your sandals.
We gotta
you
talk
gotta
about them.
you gotta complete your look with a really great sandal.
And we've got plenty here.
Exactly. It just ties everything together. I mean, we've got metallics. We've spoken about the texture that you get in woven details. I mean, these are really fun for girls. Little platform espadrille, little sparkle in there just to give it a little bit of a elevation. And then just anything sort of leather and strappy.
Yes, well, let's see this on the models. Let's roll the tape and bring them in. In fact, roll out the red carpet. There we go.
Let's bring out the fam. We've got
look at the family.
Paul and Jaylee here. We can see Jaylee wearing the dress that I showed you on the hanger. Obviously looks way better on. So yeah, she's got the embroidered white dress, which is really fun. And then I spoke about the layering aspect. Lataba's showing that now. She's got the vest with her wide leg linen blend pants, her button down linen blend shirt, just really easy. And if she wanted to remove the shirt, her entire look will just become this really simple, beautiful tonal look as well, which I also love. And then Paul here is wearing his textured set. Yeah, we've sort of mixed and matched and not completely matched, because white is also like a stark color. So adding this really earthy green sort of tones it down and makes it a little bit cool.
Love, love, love him here. Oh, how could we forget our little boy?
Here he comes,
He
leaving
looks
the best for last.
So the family's complete.
Yeah, so we've got Jazaro here in his shirt and his linen blend shorts, the striped ones I showed earlier, which is so great for like a little Sunday lunch with the fam as well. And then we can't forget the sandals. It's all about those strappy slip-ons and just easy wearing Velcro sandals for boys as well.
Easy on, easy off, so we can get playing. Thank you so much to our beautiful family today. Looking so good, put together. This is how we do matching in 2024 as well. I'm here for it.
Twinning 2.0.
Yes, I love it, I love it. Listen, Taryn, thank you so much for always coming through. Now we've got the holiday season sorted, yes, from head to toe. And of course, you can go ahead and shop all of these at Woolies. You can find it in-store, on the app, or even online. Happy shopping. It's the Holiday Capsule.
Yeah, the weekend wardrobe is sorted, and I think that's going to help all the adults out there just make that wardrobe shopping that much easier. So now all we need to do is worry about coffee, right? Because I think adulting is hard, right? And I think starting the day with a perfect cup is a non-negotiable. So if you're anything like me, that morning cup of joe always pairs perfectly with the pastry. And I'm not going to do this one alone. Obviously, someone that loves them a coffee is Carissa, of course. So get in here. I can't leave you hanging.
I heard coffee. I said yes.
You said yes. And I think today, instead of making our own, we've got something special lined up. Our favorite Brazamata barista, Vuyani, has brought in a selection of fresh mouth-watering pastries from Engine's Cafe 365 to pair perfectly with our coffee this morning. How does that sound?
Lovely. Perfect pairing to me. I'm seeing all of these. I'm going, I only have to choose one because I know that a coffee complements a pastry so well.
It does, but what we're going to do differently is that we're not going to choose the pastry. Vuyani over here. And good morning, Vuyani. How are we doing?
Good morning, Vuyani.
Good to always have you. What he's going to do is prepare our favorite coffee and then give us insight into what pairs perfectly with that coffee. So if you're ready, I've already put your order together with Vuyani. He's prepped up, you said it was a...
Today it's a cappuccino. Yeah. Normally a flat white, but we're changing it up.
So we got the cappuccino going. So Vuyani, how does this one come together? Not too tough, right?
No. Cappuccino is really easy, you know. You just need to know your stuff.
You need to know your stuff, yeah?
So, Carissa, you're taking cappuccino. So you'll be pairing cappuccino. I would recommend a croissant for you. So
a croissant?
You already know me, Vuyani.
Like dipping that croissant in your fluffy frost there.
So that's the reason why it pairs well with the cappuccino, because you kind of literally dip it in and then...
Yes.
I love
So you enjoy your croissant.
How does that sound?
Oh my, I can't wait. I don't think I'm ready. I don't even think I'm ready.
So Vuyani, you obviously got the cappuccino on lock and you've got the pairing with the croissant, which I think is absolutely perfect. But it looks like there's a couple more options over here. So I'm not someone that has a favorite when it comes to coffee. I'm always open to new things and I always love trying new things out. Maybe you can talk me through some of the options and what pairs well with the coffees that you do make, if you could do that. And then maybe from that, I could choose what my favorite is for the day.
Yes. If you like an espresso, so I will pair espresso with pastéis de nata. Pastéis de nata is sweeter, it balances well with the espresso. or you take the donut.
Okay. Well, why would you do that though? Is there a reason?
It cancels out that sweetness of the espresso. Will cancel out the sweetness of the pasta destinata or the donut. But if you like lattes, and you can have your Danish or your muffin or your croissant. But croissant goes well with cappuccino.
Well, that's what I'm having
man.
today.
So I'm thinking, this is tricky. I like what you mentioned there about the espresso and the fact that we are on your feel good breakfast show right now. I'm going to hand that to Carissa.
Brianni, the best. Always with the love.
Showing with the art. So how exactly does she do this? She's got to grab a croissant now as well, right?
So you're going to grab your croissant and then dip it nicely.
Show us the perfect serve.
Exactly that. And the perfect dip. Okay, no pressure.
Oh, okay. So while she's dipping into that, I think you had me at the espresso and the Danish. Was it the Danish or the custard sort of a...
the custard tart. Pasta destinata.
Pasta destinata. Yeah, whatever that is, I want to get some of that and figure out why this is complementing the coffee so perfectly. But again, a reminder, I think, to you, Mzansi, if you are out on the road and you're looking for a perfect coffee, but you also need a snack that perfectly pairs with it, well, then we've got all these options for you right now. And Vianney educating us on what pairs so perfectly with some of Brasmata's coffees, giving you the absolute full capsule of good stuff. Whether you're out on the roads in a rush, it doesn't matter. You've got that serving coming through. And what's the verdict on this
I'm
one?
in heaven. Don't even mind me. You continue. I'm good over here. Thank you, Vianney, for sorting me out.
Oh, yes, Vianney always coming through. And while he preps my order up and gets me excited, I want to remind you, Mzansi, whether you are a seasoned coffee connoisseur seeking the perfect nuanced cup or just need a comforting start to your day, Brasmata is here to elevate every moment. And we'll see myself enjoying that coffee after the break. And cheers to Vianney for coming through. Thank you so much,
Espresso,
man. Absolutely appreciate you. Oh, espresso, perfect timing. And
what's that called?
Espresso and pasta destinata.
I promise I'm going to get it right later.
Destinata, just say
It's
destinata.
beautiful, and you need to get some of Zanzi. We'll see you after this. All right, let's dip that in. Yep. Nice.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning. Yes, we are drinking coffee, so our mornings are very good. And coffee is really all about turning good mornings into great days. And that's what we hope for you for the rest of this Friday. And speaking of a great day, Brazmata are bringing us the love as per usual this Friday morning. And when I say that, I mean Vuyani. Vuyani's bringing the love.
They really are. We were just diving into the world of pairing some of Brazmata's coffees with these incredible pastries. And you've been showing off on your croissant. I've got an espresso here. So if you know anything about espressos, you know that it's not too sweet. It's real, just a big, good kick of the good bean and the good coffee. So that's why the pasta da nata, which is pastry in another world, in another country, which I know we're botching the name up, but it's absolutely delicious because it pairs perfectly and balances out, I wouldn't say the bitterness, but just brings some sweetness to the occasion and gives that overall perfect effect. But the coffee sensation's going to carry on right now because one of our cameramen was busy shaking as he was filming us earlier, and we're going to apologize for that because it wasn't the fact that he's bad at his job, it's the fact that he couldn't resist the good coffee out here. So, Pete, our cameraman over there, what's up? Always making us look incredible. Can I get you a coffee, bro? What would you like? Please, a flat white. A flat white, Vuyani, for Pete.
I've influenced somebody.
Yeah, you have. And again, Vuyani, what would perfectly pair with a flat white for my man Pete over there?
For Pete, we'll pair the flat white with the Danish. I think it will be good for the camera.
You've got to be kidding me. Do you know that Pete's actually a bit Danish?
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay.
This is like perfection, man. It couldn't be a better pairing, and I think he's going to absolutely love it. It's like the perfect food for him. So with that being said, I think we're just going to start making the cameramen pretty jealous out here right now because it's not just Pete. So if you see all the other cameramen starting to shake, that's them saying, I want my coffee.
Or getting our bad side. I see you, Prosper. Please, get me on the good side. We're going to sort everyone out,
Pete's
though.
definitely sorted. I know Prosper's someone that can't say no to a good coffee with Vuyani's here.
Yeah.
So, Prosper, look at that smiling
He's already
face. You can't say
excited.
no to that. We'll probably dive into some more of the cameramen's orders and make sure that they get it so that they can keep looking us look good and not sabotage us,
Please
right?
don't sabotage. It's a Friday. Please send us off in the best way.
It's a Friday, yeah.
Because it's a Friday, we want to get excited along with you. You know what it means. It's another moment for 3 lucky viewers who stand a chance at winning themselves an engine voucher to the value of 2,500 Rand this week.
Yeah, it's really simple. It's really exciting for a Friday. And to enter, all you got to do is simply reply to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook or X pages and share your favorite Brazmata coffee moment with a photo and include the hashtag Brazmata and the hashtag Your Day Gets Better in your answer. And a reminder, the competition closes at midday, Monday, the 28th of October. T's and C's do apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. Speaking of memories, do you have a good memory with coffee?
You know what? My bestie absolutely loves coffee, and we always laugh when we catch breakfast because I go for like the flat whites because I like the fancy, I like the heart, the decorations. She's like, I want that petrol straight in my body. She's got 4 children, a full-time job, so she's just like, give me an Americano straight up, no sugar, no nothing. Kicks it back, and I'm like, okay, this will always just be a moment for us.
It would, and maybe if she wants to pair it perfectly now, well, we've got options here.
I love that.
Let's take a look, though, at last week's lucky winners, and a big congratulations must go out to Ricardo Monet, Wilfred Bongi Corsi, and Melanie Foster Coleman. Happy spending! Yeah!
Ooh, cheers to you guys.
All right, well, that being said, we can't leave our cameraman waiting, right?
No.
We've got some duties to commence. You want to
Sean
maybe
also
pop it
said
over?
he wants a coffee, so let's sort him out.
Let's hand this one over to Pete, though, I think, because Pete did Audi's first. Get
He
that.
was first
And
in
he's
line.
got to grab a Danish, too. I don't know if we can get one for him. Let me see if I don't have anything that I can serve the
Trust
Danish
you.
to.
Use your hands.
My hands are clean, but I'm going to just pop it in here. Just for you, Pete, a perfect dish. I hope you make me look good for the rest of the show. Now he can't hold the camera. He's dual wielding. He can't hold the camera. So excuse us if you're missing an angle. I love it. Getting creative as always, but this is what it's about. Perfect pairings, perfect starts to our Friday. A perfect barista in Vuyani.
Yes,
Can't thank you enough.
Vuyani.
And let's keep that perfection going all the way out in Joburg. Zvazelele, what is happening? You bringing that perfection on?
luck, guys. Please tell Vuyani I miss him and all his perfection, my goodness. But you know what? There is perfection in winning millions, my friend, which is exactly what you could do, Expresso family. But the thing is, when you haven't bought your ticket. So let me give you a reason why you should. Because Powerball, my friend, is bringing the excitement with an estimated 20 million rand and Powerball Plus in jackpot, rather. And Powerball Plus is turning up the throw with a guaranteed 65 million rand jackpot this Friday. What are you waiting for? You've got to play now. Do the things that need to be done because you could be a winner, my love. And you got to buy your tickets now in store or on nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, cell phone banking, or simply dial *120*7529# for USSD. And all of these details that I've given you, they are available on our Expresso pages all over social media, so don't worry, you can go and check them out there. But Panda, Push Up, Play, Powerball for an estimated 20 million rand jackpot, and Powerball Plus for a guaranteed 65 million rand jackpot today. Play now. Don't delay. Do the things that need to be done, okay? Right about now, we're going to take a short break, but we'll be back on the other side of this.
Okay, before we take a short break, Zan, I got to get you into something to get you weekend ready, all right? Now, designed by Chanel Makeup Creation Studio and Comet Collective member Valentina Lee, the Chanel Winter Tale limited edition makeup collections was inspired by the brilliant light of the aurora borealis and the translucent nature of snowflakes. So you can imagine a combination that's you're gonna know it's gonna make you look so good. Now, Chanel's national field trainer and makeup expert, Nevan Venkama, is here to show us how to bring the festive season to life with its vibrant hues and also dazzling textures, baby. I can't wait to get into this and especially talk about the festive season upcoming. Nevan, we need to talk about what you've got going because our model looks absolutely gorgeous today. We've got a limited edition makeup collection. Can we go through this?
Of course. So basically the inspiration this season, it's all about the sparkle of a snowflake.
Ooh.
Just imagine an enchanted winter night, basically. All the sparkles, but most importantly, the northern lights in the sky.
Beautiful.
So this is pretty much has been translated on Melissa's skin today. But also the palette itself is a direct translation to what you see in the northern sky.
And I'm looking at the sparkles, but also the colorways.
Absolutely.
So good. Now, is that just for eyes or is it for cheeks as well?
Both of them. Yeah, and
We're here
one
for
for the
it.
body, for some sparkle for the body as well.
Oh, a little shoulder decolletage.
Absolutely. And even the lipstick as well. They've been crafted as jewelry with an engraved snowflake on top of that. And everything's inspired by berries and pink hues all together.
I'm here for it. We're going to look so good this festive season. Well, I do also want to talk about fragrances because I'm looking at this bottle and it is unreal. It's got the frosting on it.
You actually spot on. So the inspiration here is a fresh fallen snow from the sky. But also, as a fashion house, we always bring an element of fashion in everything that we do. So what you are touching right now is pure silk that has been ornamented on the bottle.
Wow.
Absolutely. And the purse press here has a piece of jewelry that was inspired since 1932 in the house of Chanel altogether.
Sure, that's
So
exciting.
a little bit of magic on the go.
Okay. Is there anything we can add to, I mean, she looks perfect. Could we add anything onto Melissa's face
The more highlight, the better.
Let's add some more highlight,
Let's add more
yes.
sparkle here, right? And again here, I mean, it is so not technical. So what you can do here as well is pretty much use a blending brush or even your fingers or your best friend for that.
Yeah.
For festive, the more glitter, the better. And I always say this technique is called strobing. What happens here is when you catch the correct light, the magic just happens.
Oh, I love that.
And can you see how it just blends effortlessly as well? Like one swatch is more than enough to really get this beautiful iridescence on the skin.
That's the word, right? Because I was like, it's not just a highlighter. There's an iridescence happening right now.
Definitely. I mean, can you on your hand as well?
Yes, please.
Look at this.
Put it on my whole body.
Right? Why
Oh
not?
my gosh. And you're right, because as you move around, it catches the different lights.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, so a highlighter, you said, I mean, we can't do it right now, but it could go on your collarbone if you're wearing something open, especially because, yes, it's a white Christmas, but here in South Africa, we've got a bit of sun.
Definitely.
A little bit on the shoulder. Okay.
So just imagine the contact of the sun with the glitter together. It's pure magic,
Oh,
right?
magic.
Nothing stops you from the arm and the legs all together as well.
Wow. I mean, if you want to use your makeup, your Chanel makeup palette to do that, you're more than welcome to. So this is the complete look. We've got the berry lip, and then it pairs up with, is that like a lilac shade on the eye?
So there are multiple amount of shades. So you spot on when you say berries and lilac and pinks, but also not to forget your natural shades altogether for the natural girls. So really catering for every sort of look. And also adding onto that 2 liquid lipstick. Phenomenal as top coats with a dash of glitter in it.
Oh my my
We never
goodness.
forget the sparkles in the
You
collection.
can't forget the sparkle. Do you have a favorite product? I know it's quite hard to choose, but out of all of them?
I think whoever knows me knows I'm a highlighter girl, so the more the glitter, the better. Altogether.
Do you wear glitter highlights on your face?
All the time, 24/7.
Yes. You don't even
Definitely.
need it. As I'm looking at your face and you're moving, I'm like, look at that light dancing on your face. What a gorgeous, gorgeous individual. Well, thank you so much. So much inspiration right here. It's subtle, but also makes an absolute statement, which I think is the Chanel brand at the end of the day, isn't it?
And there's one more thing I want to show you as well. We
Yes,
always speak
please.
about a little magic on the go, right? So Mel will actually show you right now the art of also perfuming yourself in a Chanel way. So always on pulse points, so behind the ears, also behind the neck. And this is the best way with hair friction, actually. It actually guarantees the diffusion of your fragrance constantly during the day.
Oh my
And a little bit on the wrist if you want, why not?
Also, why not? Can we talk about this bottle? With the chain and the, oh my gosh.
And we're not even stopping there. It is magnetic as well, so you can take it out. And you can also take it on the actual belt, why not? To carry it up.
I would put it on my car keys and just
There we
carry
go.
it
Why
around
not?
everywhere with me. Thank you so much, Niven. This is absolutely perfect. I might walk away with this for my little beautiful Christmas present from me to me. Okay, from Chanel to me. Now you can infuse every look with a hint of magic from Chanel's Wintertail Limited Edition makeup collection and a sparkle of snow-inspired fragrances made with silk, of course. Now shop the Chanel Limited Edition Holiday Collection. You can do so at Woolworths. It's available in stores, online, and of course on the app. I think I'm going to do a little
Go for it. There we go.
pulse points.
There we go.
Ah, she's a Chanel girl.
Welcome to the Chanel family.
So good.
Handy Heroes, powered by Plascon. We've got this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh, yes, Mzansi opening up to great conversation here on S3. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, and I've got a question. Have you been inspired by the amazing creations on My Design Rules with CTM? Well, you can turn that inspiration into reality right now. Now, with CTM's products, you can recreate stunning looks and refresh your home. Now, we have Carla Keen here from CTM, and she's the range buying manager, and she's joining us to chat all about My Design Rules, trends, and chances to win big, and a whole lot more. Let's talk about this collaboration you have with My Design Rules. It's really exciting and impactful, to say the least.
I think it's a very exciting opportunity for CTM just to let the customers out there know how we've broadened our ranges, that not only is in step with international trends, but also then translates to the South African market. And a lot of people remember CTM, although we still give great value, we have great price points. So it's been very interesting to see the contestants take our products and translate it into their space.
I think a shout out and a plug, if you want more inspiration from Mzansi, head over to My Design Rules, because that's where you see all of this come to life. But it gets better, right? I hear you've got a end of year promotion that means that a lot of your customers can win their share of 1 million rand. Is this true, firstly? Because that's a lot of money, that's incredible, but also how do they enter and how do they get involved?
Like you were saying just now, we stay true to our essence of big savings and more style, so we'll always keep that value component throughout our price laddering in every category. On top of those big savings, we bring you more deals. And we have a two-parter to our year-end promo. So we're busy currently in our first part. We started the 25th of September.
Okay.
And with that year-end promo, you can win 1 million rand. So it's 10 customers a week that will win 10,000 rand.
Wow,
and
nice.
that will continue till the end of that promotion. So what customers need to do, they just come in, spend 2,500 rand and they're eligible to enter the draw. If you spend 5,000 rand, that's 2 entries into the draw, and the winners will be announced weekly.
You've got some products over here, and I'm dying to find out more about them. Can we check them out and talk more about what's going on here?
Definitely. So we've brought a selection of the products that we're going to put on our second pamphlet, where we focus on indoor-outdoor living. So it's a bit more rustic, some stones, some slates, bringing in those greens to bring that biophilic look, the nature into your home.
Nice. But let's talk more specific. Let's show and tell, because it's not often that Mzansi gets a first-hand look and experience at what quality really is going down right now. So what are we looking at over here?
So I've just brought some of our wall tile ranges with me in different sizes. So we go from the smaller decor formats to the larger wall tiles.
Okay.
So we've printed that on different punches, and there's different faces available. This is our Fayens range down here.
I love the look of this.
That biophilic look on it, and it's also on bone and emerald, bringing in those colors that is popular now in the market as well as internationally.
This is giving me the feel and giving me that option of bringing the outdoors in. This one is Nature Boy approved officially. I'm going to put my stamp of approval on this one.
We would love it. And there's some beautiful faces on this. It can be used as a feature on its own. It can be mixed with the bone just to create that scattered spotter effect. So there's really a lot you can do with this. And then the rest of our range, you'll see we have some mixtures of different patterns and punches. So here, if I take this tile here, you can see the detail on the punch on that as well.
Loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving the options and the variety. That large format tile, though, it looks like a canvas on its own. It looks like an art piece taken from Rome or somewhere incredible. Talk to me about this. Is this what you were referencing in terms of what you brought in for this new line?
Yes, so these are the 750 by 1500. So they are classified as a large format tile. And here we've brought in a selection of beautiful polished porcelains, which here you have the more feature tile, but we have more subtle marbles and onyxes. And then we've also brought in 2 ranges of endless marble where the pattern follows throughout the tile.
Oh, nice.
And then 2 matte options as well for the customer that prefers more matte, but can also be used then on floor wall. So the tiles do match across the range if you want to interchange them in the space.
And I'm thinking about just getting nuances from the show. The amount of incredible things that you can create from this alone, and not only the fact that it's a statement piece on its own, but it gives you that option to really recreate so many different forms and shapes from it. I'm just thinking our world is now getting so much better in terms of design and architecture, and I can't thank you enough, Carla, for coming through, giving us not only a dose of inspiration, but every reason to recreate our sanctuary, and I think just create and include that era of opulence and quality. So, CTM coming through, thank you for coming through and inspiring us. And I think for you, Mzansi, a reminder to get all this inspiration for your home renovation on My Design Rules, the must-watch interior design and renovation reality show on S3, taking place Sunday at 7 p.m. We'll see you there. Hope you've been inspired.
I absolutely love the fact that we get a date with Ryle weekly at Sunday at 7 o'clock. So yes, please put that into your schedule this coming weekend. But speaking about renovations, get ready to roll up your sleeves for another episode of Handy Heroes. The experts at Howick F&F Build It KZN are back with top DIY tips and painting hacks also to help you take on your next project with confidence and ease.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy hero comes from Howick F&F Build It in KZN.
Our store's been running for over 35 years in the Howick area. We offer a wide variety of paint, hardware and general items for the greater Howick community.
The reason why I'm so proud about this store is that we cater for everybody. We don't even care where you come from or who you are or what you do for a living. We just cater for you.
Our customers are from young and old in the Howick area. We offer a wide variety of products for contractors, DIY and general maintenance.
The only thing that makes the store the best store in the Howick area is our service. We serve you with a smile. You must be able to be like, I'm ready to help. Don't let people be like, can you please help me? You're the one who must offer the help, so the customer service is the best.
This is the best hardware store to buy Plascon products because of the variety of products we keep, the excellent pricing, and we offer services such as tinting and matching colors. What I like about the Plascon brand is it's got a rich history in South Africa that customers can trust, as well as the wide variety of products that they keep and the competitive prices.
My favorite Plascon product is the double velvet. I love it because it can cover the hairline. I love it because it got that sheen, and I love it because you don't have to do it again.
Our DIY tip would be that preparation is key. You need to ensure that your surface is stable, sound, and clean. My DIY motto is to make things better. The easiest and best way to do that is by putting a fresh coat of paint in your house.
Today's Handy Heroes is powered by Plascon Wall and All. Unmatched dirt, stain, water and fade resistance to keep your walls beautiful for years. Plascon, together we've got this.
Oh man, I love it when we get to celebrate absolutely incredible things. But my friend, today we actually have something exciting that's going to be happening in a little bit. We're going to be getting to chat to Dr. Paul Bayless all about this year's Latilia Art and Lifestyle Festival. And I cannot wait for us to hear all about it. Then also on the way, we get into a little bit of grilled corn, air-fried grilled corn that is, and a little bit of a veg pasta. I'm intrigued. I can't wait to see it. And it's going to be happening right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, a lot more. Stick around.
There are stories of creators, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on Expresso right here on S3, and it is always so good to be with you, especially when we get to chat about something that is so exciting, my friend, the 2024 L'Atelier Art and Lifestyle Fair. It is going to be happening very soon, and yes, we'll give you all of the details. But first, I want you to understand what exactly it is, right? Because for me, when I hear that it is 4 artists that have been taken from all over Africa, that have been chosen because their stories in which they tell in their art is absolutely all about hope and resilience and all of these beautiful things that we hope to become. I think that, for me, my friend, sounds more than exciting. In fact, it is something that intrigues me, and I cannot wait to see what it is all about in terms of all of that coming together when the fair actually happens. But today, we get to hear about the mentorship that they're going to be getting, as well as more things that are going to be happening around them and how they were chosen by an expert panel from APSA. And that is what we are here for. So I am so excited for us to welcome to the couch today on Expresso. It is none other than Dr. Paul Bayless. He is the curator of APSA when it comes to the art and museum. Everyone, let's give him a feel-good welcome, please. How are you, Dr. Paul Bayless?
Good morning, Zanele. Absolutely fantastic.
That's good. I'm so happy to have you here with us because I feel like what you are doing with APSA and everyone giving these beautiful artists such a great platform, I think that's so important. But let's talk about the L'Atelier Art and Lifestyle Fair. What is it exactly for those who don't know?
Well, the APSA L'Atelier, firstly, is a Pan-African competition. So wherever APSA has a presence across the continent, we ask young artists to enter the competition. It's an annual competition, been running for 38 years.
Yes.
And it's focused on identifying young artistic talent, then supporting them in their careers and building them up. So that's the first thing about the APSA L'Atelier.
Yes.
But this year, what makes it so unique is it's the first time that we're going to be holding the APSA L'Atelier Art and Lifestyle Fair.
Yes.
And showcasing young talent. I think, Zanele, we've got such rich artistic talent across the African continent.
100%.
And we need to celebrate these young creatives.
Yes. And I always say that it's so important for all of us to do it, not just a bunch of people, everyone.
Correct.
Yes. So let me ask you then, how can everyone get involved? How can they be part of the L'Atelier exactly?
So what we're asking for this particular fair is we're inviting the public.
Okay.
So we saying it's taking place on this Saturday, the 16th of November, in Kromdraas. So for your viewers that know where the Nairok Sculpture Park is, it's literally about 1 kilometer down the road from there.
Amazing.
And from 12 o'clock through to 5, we're saying to the public, come through and spend time with the artists.
Yes.
You know, get engaged, hear the artist's story, let them share their journey. But above that, there's a lot more. It's not just about art, it's about lifestyle. So, you know, we've got a number of activities. There's entertainment throughout the afternoon.
Yeah.
Of course, good food, refreshments.
Always important.
Always important.
Doctor, always. Yes.
But at the same time, we're saying to the public, come through and express your own creativity.
Oh, wow.
You know, get a canvas, sit under the trees, paint and share your own story on the canvas.
That's beautiful. You know? I absolutely love that. It sounds like it's going to be such an incredible day filled with so many different parts of art and also just being able to express
and
yourself.
Activities. And Zanele, bring your kids as well. There's a kiddies, there is entertainment for the children as well throughout the day. So both something for the adults and for the kids at the same time.
Incredible. And you know what the lovely thing is, Doctor, is that there's so many people who are getting just a growing love for art and even trying to understand it more. And this is why I also think that there's so many young people who are also emerging and coming to grow a love for it as well. So let's turn the spotlight to the awards for 2024. You know, speak to us a little bit about, you know, what the adjudicators are looking for this year.
So what we had this year, we had 12 adjudicators from across the globe.
Yes.
You know, I think that with the advent of technology and that, you can be placed anywhere.
Yes.
I think that's an important thing. But what these adjudicators are looking for in these young creatives is, of course, technique. I think that's the first thing. Concept, what sort of stories coming through the artworks.
Yes.
As well, originality. how original is that artwork?
Yes.
And of course, lastly, aesthetics.
Beautiful.
What does it really look like? Is that work perfectly balanced?
Amazing. And Doctor, one last thing. What advice would you give to any young artists that are aspiring to be in the position of those 4 incredible artists?
Firstly, share your story. Grab a canvas, piece of wood, sculpt, draw.
Yes.
But use the opportunity that the Absa Atelier is providing and enter the competition.
Come on.
You know, I mean, throw your hat in the ring, because that's one way you're going to get noticed, and at the same time have that opportunity to get a foothold into the arts industry on this continent.
Beautiful. Well, Doctor, we're grateful for people like you who know how to operate when it comes to the art. Thank you very much. And we cannot wait for the Atelier when it happens. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing your viewers and yourself there on the 16th of November.
Yes, I love that. So we're going together, Expresso family. You heard from the doctor, okay? And we listen to doctors in this house. Thank you very much. It is happening 16 November, as you heard from Dr. Paul Bayless. And it is going to be a day filled with so much art, but also so many activities. And it is for everyone. Do not forget that it is happening at Kromdraai, Impact Hub. And it is such a beautiful, serene place. I've been there many times, and I know it is the perfect place for the Atelier. And you need to be there, okay? All of it is going to be all about celebrating African art, and I think just celebrating what it means to be African as a whole. So be there, and don't forget, your story matters.
There are stories of believers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. Absa.
And just like that, we are back in the kitchen, baby, using one of my favorite tools of all time, and that's the air fryer. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Well, listen, we are celebrating summer from the start of the show up to this point because it's all about those easy, breezy meals that keep you light and refreshed. And what better way to get into that and celebrate that you've got summer vibes in your hands than with this delicious air-fried grilled corn and vegetable pasta salad, because we found out that it is pasta day, and we're making it even easier with the help of one of the hottest kitchen gadgets right now. It's the air fryer. You knew that was coming. Raul, you have an air fryer.
I do. I abuse it. It literally is being used so much. It's convenient. It's providing health. It means you don't have to use too much of the other extra stuff to get it cooked up. So it really is finding its place in the modern day kitchen, and everybody's here for it. And I think especially when you put meals together like this, you realize, wow, this is incredible. Why do I even need an oven?
You don't. Let me tell you that much. Okay, for the bigger roasts, maybe. But for the everyday, we're such millennials. Like, the air fryer is definitely there at your fingertips. And we absolutely love using this one. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, because we're making a delicious pasta salad.
Yeah, we are.
So we're going to get started with our corn as well as our baby marrow. And we're going to add some flavor to it. Corn
Sparse
is delicious
it up.
on its
Yes,
own,
it is. But we want to get those, like, sort of festival summer vibes going. Add some spice to it, fire it up, and I think this is almost like giving you those braai feelings as well. So without making a braai, you can almost get some of the nuances of it and the flavors just by using your air fryer and some good ingredients.
Definitely. So I've got some Cajun, some garlic powder, and some paprika.
Nice.
And then I'm just going to season it with salt and pepper.
Did you put a little bit of paprika there in your hand?
Yeah, I feel like it caught in my throat. A little bit of oil.
Nicely
just a tad
done.
bit.
Yeah.
And then for the baby marrow, I also just want the flavors to shine. So let's just go in with salt and pepper, actually.
Yeah, I like the baby marrow. You don't have to do too much to it. And that's how I think you're doing salt and pepper. It's real simple. The flavor is in the vegetable itself. And this is a veg, right? Not a fruit, I think. Yeah.
I was having this conversation
I get confused with some of them, like a tomato.
You know?
No one knows if a tomato is a fruit or a vegetable because it has fruity feels, but vegetable-like sort of like characteristics.
And accompaniments. Nobody eats a tomato like this, you know?
Oh, does nobody do that? Look, when I was younger, I used to love slicing a tomato in half, taking 2 halves, and then going like one of my favorite like old school spices. You know that yellow one that just had all the flavor.
The classic South African.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know
So
what
I used to
you're
love
talking
that, but even like salt and pepper or anything crazy.
Yeah.
It's something I haven't done in a while, and I need to actually get back to my roots now that you're reminding me. So thank you for that.
It's a pleasure. Can you open that for me?
We digress. Yes. So we're bringing the hero in now, air fryer time. While we're doing this and while you're popping it in, let me talk to you, Mzansi, because like we said, the hero right here is the air fryer, and it's doing the most. Air fryers cook food faster, saves us time, and it reduces energy usage. Now, I think it's perfect for summer days when you don't want to heat up the entire kitchen. I don't know if you felt that, but when you make something in the big ovens, your whole house almost feels like an oven. So in summer, it's not a vibe, right? But obviously with air frying, it requires little to no oil, which makes it a healthier option for summer salads like this corn and vegetable pasta. And I think the air fryer locks in the flavor while giving you your vegetables. And I think that perfect crispy finish, almost like you put it on a roast somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just ideal for adding texture to salads or side dishes. And the price is absolutely incredible. I've just heard right now that it is going for $14.99.
Wow.
So literally, you've got summer's goodness pretty much in the palms of your hand.
Literally, I love this.
All right, you gonna prop that on for us?
Go right in.
Nicely done.
Let that do its thing, and that is going to be our veggies.
Yeah, so
we still got a
veggies,
sauce.
two more steps left. The sauce is pretty easy.
Yeah.
We've got some sour cream, some mayo, again some garlic powder coming through, just zesting up the lemon for that one, and then some parsley to really bring it all together.
We do.
And while you're doing that, I'll talk about the pasta side. So bring in some good carbs, bringing that sort of salsa, siesta, summer feel, and let's add this to the pasta. So the pasta's obviously already been cooked. What we have in here is some spring onions. So that's going to give it that sort of a spring feel. Spring has already sprung. We're into summer already, but we're not complaining about it. Some avo diced up and going into that. And then we've got some normal onion. We've used red onion for this one just because, you know, we love eating the rainbow, as we always say.
I love that for us.
Our fruit or vegetable, you decide. It's a tomato. I wonder what people are going to say online about this one. Come through and let us know what you think a tomato is. Is it a fruit or vegetable? Even though it might say something on Google, what do you think it is?
Yeah.
What do you think it should be?
So I've learned that if it's got a seed, then it's a fruit. But I'm like, but vegetables also have seeds, don't they?
Yes.
That means a pepper's a fruit. Is a
If
pepper
it has
a fruit?
a seed, it's a... Hang on, we're going to debunk this because I have so many questions right now. Peppers have seeds, don't they?
So
is
are
that
they
a...
fruits?
My whole world is literally changing in front of my eyes now. I'm going to question everything. And I think you should too, especially when you look at good ingredients like this. You can question the fact that why have we not put such quality into all of our meals? But you can start right now. And if we were to go with the theme of the fact that peppers have seeds in, then that means it is a fruit.
That's crazy.
So yeah, you guys can Google that and verify that right now. But I'm going to start to think about all the things that have seeds that I thought was a vegetable. Like
avocado.
Avocado?
That's a fruit?
That's one big seed in there, so that should be a fruit, right?
Should be a fruit.
I think that is a fruit. What about something like a aubergine? Because doesn't that kind of have like little seedy thingies in there? Kind of. That's tricky. I know aubergines have generally been called a vegetable, but...
What about a butternut?
Ooh, butternut. Let me think.
Is a
Are there
butternut
seeds
a
in a
fruit?
butternut? I think it's...
Butternut
it does
is a
have
fruit?
seeds, so it's a fruit.
Our producer
Guys,
just told us.
What's going on here?
I know nothing,
We've
clearly.
just changed up the whole fruit and veg world right now. Anything else that comes to mind that you don't know about?
What else do I eat?
What is this?
Chilies. Are chilies fruits?
We're using corn, right?
Corn doesn't have seeds.
Corn's not really a fruit
What's the
or
seed?
veg. It's like a grainy thing. I
think we need to go back to school.
We're going deep here, actually. I'm like questioning my entire world right now, but I think it might be a fruit based off the fact that these are like seeds.
Are these the seeds?
I don't know, maybe. Or kernels. Guys, I'm losing my mind, actually. I need y'all to come through and actually figure out what's going on in the world of fruit and vegetable right now, because Chris and I have just debunked the whole thing. And we've still got to finish this recipe.
We
so
do.
let's do exactly that. And let's bring it to the forefront of bringing this incredible thing together. We've finished off my pasta here. We've added all the colors of the rainbow. We've done the air fryer magic by roasting both our corn and our beautiful...
You can call them baby marrows.
Baby marrow, yeah. We call them baby marrows, zucchinis, whatever you want to call them.
Zucchini, yeah.
But literally, this is pretty much how easy it is. We've got the sauce done as well, which is kind of going to go into this. And then voila, it is done and dusted. That is how simple and how fun this one is. Thank you so much for the assistance. We've been dominating the
We've
kitchen.
been so good in the kitchen today.
Proud of us.
Same.
But
And we've
just
made
like
some
that,
really
it's done.
healthy meals too.
Yeah, this one I'm calling dibs on, and I think everybody's going to absolutely love it. Let me mix it together and finish it.
that one serving? Is that you?
Yes.
I can see that. Well, listen, with the right air fryer from Game Stores, you'll have all the tools that you need to make your summer cooking so easy, so delicious, and of course, healthy as well. Now, get your hands on it in-store and online. You can find that at game.co.za. And do, of course, remember, Mzansi, that you stand a chance to win one of 5 game vouchers to the value of R1,000 each. Imagine the goodness you could get with that. Simply share your grocery essentials haul from Game on TikTok using the hashtag GamesGotGroceries. And you have until Monday, the 28th of October to enter. T's and C's, of course, can be found on expressoshow.com.
Beautiful. So I've dished you some and I've got mine for the leftovers. So Zanzi, there's nothing left for you. You're going to have to go make it yourself. Expressoshow.com. Enjoy.
Wow, Ralph, is that what you think of me?
All right, bon appetit. This is too big, actually. Let me get a spoon.
This week on the Tastemaster Junior, it's the grand finale. Our top 3 battle it out for the title.
Dinge gaan nie so vlot soos wat dit gewoonlik doen nie. How did I cut myself?
I'm really stressed for time.
What do I do?
Please don't say it's burning.
Who will be crowned the first ever Tastemaster Junior?
The winner is
it Afton, Tinica, or Jazara? Find out Tuesday at 7, Wednesday at 1, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Only on SABC2. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And yes, we're still dosing out all of the Feel Good, especially on the entertainment front, because Kip Moore is here with us today. Now, he's an American country music singer-songwriter, and he's joining us today ahead of the Cape Town Country Festival coming up this Saturday. Let's please give him a Feel Good welcome. Pew, pew, pew. Now, Kip, we got to get into this conversation. You were in South Africa last year, but you're back again. And I feel like every time you come here, it's a new experience. Would I be right by saying that?
No, you're 100% correct. But I've said it many times in interviews. It's not something that I'm just saying to give y'all a soundbite here on the show right now. I talk about how special the fan base and the audience is, and not only the fan base, but the people here. There's something, the gregarious nature of the smiles. You feel people's soul like right on their sleeve here.
Wow.
So it's just different. It's just different here.
And I get this. And also, I was surprised when I found out the big percentage of country music fans in South Africa. Because yes, we have pop, we've got amapiano, we've got the house, we've got the hip hop, cool. Country music does sometimes feel a bit far away. But then you think about it, and not really, because country music's about storytelling. And South Africans, we love a story, and we love to tell stories. So that kind of makes sense together, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I think that I've been one of those artists, though, throughout my career where lines have been blurred with. I don't think really about genres when I'm writing.
Right.
I've been played on rock radio all through Europe and Australia and different places, and then country heavily with the first 2 records. And there's a lot of different influences. I grew up in a Motown family and a lot of rock and roll and a lot of country, and all those things kind of bleed together when I write.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we get to experience that. That's even better, because coming up on Saturday, you're headlining the Cape Town Country Festival. It goes down tomorrow, and then you're also getting together with Grammy Award-winning rock group Zac Brown. Now, tell me about this combination and also what people can actually expect.
Yeah, they're playing Sunday night. I'll play Saturday night. I know that those guys are amazing musicians.
Yeah.
I know they're going to put on a heck of a show. All I can ever say is what you're going to expect from us. Like I can't really say what to expect from other things. I can say that it's known with us as a band that there is it's foot on the throttle the whole time. There is never like a going through the motions. And yeah, it's a special show. It really is.
And I feel that already. I mean, your energy is so special, and I can't wait to see us being entertained and getting a taste of what you two can experience this weekend. I mean, last week you were in Pretoria. I'm telling you right now, Cape Town is going to show up even more and even better. Kit Moore, everybody, is going to perform for us in just a little bit. I can't wait. How about you, Raul? You excited?
Yeah, I absolutely can't wait. I had a chance to hear this man BTSing, the sound coming out of that voice. Oh, international flair and feel. But listen, can you believe that we are diving into so much, and especially when it comes to the island, and already at episode 5 of Tropica, Island of Treasure, Zanzibar. Yeah, it's crazy. It feels like just yesterday we were diving into all the excitement, and in episode 4, Zanzibar Sunrise faced the heat and ended up getting voted for a well-deserved day off, giving them a chance to recharge and strategize. Now, I know Zanele is absolutely frothing to talk about this one. So, Zanele, how are we doing this morning? Talk to me about this one. What went down?
Oh, listen, friend, there was a lot going down. I think one of the biggest takeaways from the whole entire episode, though, was how Mixed Berries yet again came out on top. Of course, all the other teams, biggest fans of that. They loved it. They were so happy to celebrate Mixed Berries. I'm joking. They're all feeling so threatened by the fact that these guys just keep on winning. But I do think that it is always just in the back of everyone's minds of how anything can happen on Tropic Island of Treasure, right? Because coming up is going to be an elimination week. Rao, I know you've been checking things out, but, you know, eliminations, they're never easy, hey?
Nah, they're not. I think for me, it's the emotion behind it all, especially when you are so behind your team and you can feel that this might be the end. It is so dramatic.
Yes. It really is, friend. And this weekend, we say goodbye to another team, because last week we said goodbye to Team Pineapple, or rather the week before, forgive me. And now, I don't know, I'm just like, everyone is just feeling really, really nervous. And it's even in me now. I'm kind of just like, ish, there's a lot going on. And the crazy thing is that it is still anyone's game. So who knows, you know, what could happen? We're all just going to have to tune in on Saturday.
Oh, yes, we are indeed. And I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm ready for elimination round. It's too much to deal with. The heart can't take it. But here's your reminder, Mzansi. Do not forget that you can also win big. And that's just from the comfort of your home with Tropica. So what you need to do, grab a Tropica promo pack, follow the entry details, and then you could be in the running for your share of thousands of smooth prizes. Plus, it gets even better, right? I want you to get ready for the ultimate thrill, and that's the grand prize, a sleek 5-door Suzuki Jimny. Now, your adventure starts with just a sip. So what are you waiting for? The beautiful Zanele is ushering in the next episode, and it's everything to look forward to. So you need to make sure to tune in and see if your favorite duo makes it through for another smooth day on the island. And here's a sneak peek of what's in store for episode 5 this Saturday, 6:30 p.m. on S3. See you there.
This Saturday evening on Tropica Island of Treasure.
It's an elimination challenge.
To the left, to the left. Push back, push back.
I'm the best thing.
No, you're not.
We're not intentionally doing it.
No, I know.
Was it a mistake?
The wind!
Come on.
This is hard.
Yay.
Dreams shattered.
Catch Tropica Island of Treasure Saturday evenings at 6:30 on S3. Repeat Mondays at 2 and Fridays at 6 p.m. on S3.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh man, we've been having the best time ever. And friend, why can you not see that the best time is waiting for you on the other side of a national lottery ticket? I need you to go and get it. Why? Because it is Powerball that is bringing the excitement with an estimated 20 million rand jackpot, and Powerball Plus that is turning up the thrill with a guaranteed 65 million rand jackpot this Friday, which is today. So what are you waiting for? Please do the right thing and play right now, my friend, and it is so easy to do so. All you got to do is buy your ticket now in store, or you can head on over to nationallottery.co.za, or there is the mobile app, or you can also do it via cell phone banking, or you can even do it as easy as dialing *120*7529# for USSD. So do the right thing, go and be a winner. I am bestowing it upon you to go and do it, in fact, for yourself. But all of these details that I've told you are on all of our social media pages, so you can go and get it there. But Panda, Push Up, Play, Powerball for an estimated 20 million rand jackpot, and Powerball Plus for an estimated 65 million rand jackpot, guaranteed today. Play now, and please, come on, just bet on yourself a little bit. Right about now, I do need us to get into what's happening there in Cape TZ. What's up, my Cape Town family?
Hello, Zanele, girl. You're looking so gorgeous today. It's a Friday, so this is expected. The weekend is here, and we want to usher in the weekend the best way that we know how. Because tomorrow, yes, all country fans are going to gather around the mother city, around our stadium in particular, getting into something good.
Absolutely. It's better than good. And just to prove to you right now why we brought in some international flavor. Nothing but the finest. We're talking about Kip Moore, and this is Learning As I Go. Enjoy, Mzansi.
I came into this world like a fighter on the ropes, like a thumb stuck out on the wind, on the shoulder of the rope. Some tumbleweed just rolling on, not sure where to blow. With every twist and every turn, I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning how to be. I'm learning how, when I break it down, this little that I need. Say sorry, man, when you need your air. Keep a pocket full of hope. I'm still a gun, I've settled some. I'm learning as I go. Yeah. Took a loose deal in a tight spot, came back to bite me bad. Had a feeling in my gut, I still shook his hand. He ran with all my money, left me with the bag. Had to sell my truck, couldn't pay the note. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning how to be. I'm learning how, when I break it down, this little that I need. Say sorry, man, when you need to keep a pocket full of hope. I'm still a gun, I've settled some. I'm learning as I go. Still crashing, still burning. This old world keeps turning. Got a roadmap full of scars and a pocket full of hope. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. I broke her heart on a Tuesday when I spoke the word goodbye. By Friday, I was empty as that 5th of July sky. When I saw her hold that other hand, it's like I saw a ghost. A little too slow on the trigger roll. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning how to fly. Maybe I might get it right someday before I die. I'm learning as I go. I'm learning how to be. And I'm learning how, when I break it down, this little that I need. Say sorry, man, when you need to keep a pocket full of hope. I'm still a gun, but I've settled some. I'm learning as I go, as I go.
Wow, Kip Moore, everybody.
I told you, and you have every reason to get involved in it. It's happening this weekend. It's the Country Festival, and Kip Moore has just shown you what fine talent is going to be there. So what are you waiting for? DHL Stadium, Cape Town, 26th, 27th of October. It's the Cape Town Country Festival 2024. It doesn't get better than that.
Oh, we got front row seats into something incredible. In fact, Kip, please give us a bow. I mean, come on. Royalty in the building, ladies and gents. Tickets $6.95 at tickets.co.za. I mean, Zanele, if you've never listened to country before, does that not just convince you that this is the genre where you need to be?
Oh, darling. Yes, if I was a person who hadn't listened to country before, but I quite enjoy country. But Kip is the one for me who always just takes it to the top. So I'm sending all my love from Johannesburg. Absolutely incredible.
Sending all your love from Johannesburg. And then you'll be sending it to us from the islands afterwards on the weekend, as well as we look forward to episode 5. And for today, Mzansi, you get to... Shout out, of course, at 6:30 S3. That beautiful soul will be ushering in all the drama from G Island. And speaking of drama, today you've got to bring a lot of drama because it is International Pasta Day. Yes, let us not forget. So all those recipes that inspired you are available at expressoshow.com. Go get tucking into that good stuff. We've got the ingredients, we've got the ratios, everything you need. If you want to double it and serve 4, then you can.
Or just eat it by yourself.
Just eat it by yourself.
Because when it comes to pasta, the portions are actually discriminatory, okay? You eat as much pasta as you want. From ravioli to pasta salads, we definitely have got you covered. Head to expressoshow.com, like Ralph said. Also, they have a date with you on Sunday. Don't forget
Sunday. Don't forget My Design Rules. We'll see you there as well. Another episode coming through as we dive into the 4 duos and what they can do with our place in Sea Point. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be an incredible weekend. Wishing you nothing but the good stuff. Sending love your way. We'll see you Monday. Hey, and we love you.
Another feel-good production.
Discover the chill of Tropica, the original smooth. Same great taste always. And because Tropica can, it's now in a can. Nothing smoother. Go on, try it now.